I feel like
Hello, and welcome back to SARS Football Corner. Welcome back to another live stream, another show, another video on the channel. Big ups to everybody who's tuning in nice and early. Big ups to everybody who's watching on a replay. Make sure to smash the like button. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, people. We are back again with another episode of the Koora Pod, episode 79. We're going to be speaking about Arsenal being robbed in the UCL. Robbed in the UCL. We're going to be speaking about Fulham City going away to Everton. Not an easy game. And we're also going to be speaking about the madness that's just unraveled in the last half an hour to 45 minutes on Twitter. And we're also going to be speaking about Osimhen, Alvarez, the links, all of this stuff, yeah? But where I first want to start, by the way, big up to the bros. Man like T, man like Sami, and man like Ash in the building. Souls is still on holiday at the moment, but he will be back next week. But listen, I think where we need to start is the UCL semi-final. First leg, Arsenal get out of there with a 1-1, which I think is a good result. You know, you always get something away from home, and then you bring it back and then secure it at home. So, yeah, but it could have been more. We could have been winners. And it was snatched from us due to fraudulent decision-making from referees and officials. Fraudulence happening right in front of our very eyes. I'm not even sitting here and begging for people to even sit here and understand and say, oh, look, I'm begging for validation because I want you guys to be on our side and I'm playing victim. There is no playing victim. That is as clear a robbery as you could see. The player's foot gets stamped on, the player's ankle gets stamped on, and then you're telling me that it's not a penalty, bro. Come on, man. But anyway, we're gonna get into it now. I'll start off by saying, firstly, I said this in the group chat, and I'll say it again. I really like that we've changed the positioning and the instructions for Zubimendi and Rice, because you've got Rice now playing more of that deeper six role, whereas Zubimendi is being allowed more of a role forward and trying to go into attacking areas. Do you know what I mean? Which I think suits him better. And listen, you guys have seen us as well. I think Ash has asked for it as well. Sami, they've asked for this to happen, where Zubimendi can be utilized maybe for further forward up the pitch, and Rice can be like given some of those defensive roles where he looks brilliant. And yeah, I can't lie, it started to look a bit peak before this switch happened, because I think it happened in the Newcastle game. Is the first game that they started doing this switch in roles. And yeah, before then it was getting peak for Zubimendi. This guy was just falling apart out there. I'm pretty sure the guys can agree with me. But going into the game, listen, man, I think we first half was Arsenal did have the better half. I think Atletico Madrid are anonymous for that first half. Second half, it got real deep quick. Like, these man were on us. Do you know what I mean? We didn't even get a touch of the ball until we started taking Eze come on, and this came on, and players came on. Gabriel Jesus, Saka, all of these guys came on, and Arteta's making attacking substitutions. Which, listen, fair enough that Arteta, he made attacking substitutions when it was still at a draw. Do you know what I mean? So he clearly wanted to go for the win. But we're going to be speaking about that decision. But guys, let me know, lads, what do you lot think about that game? Because I thought it was a good result. I feel like the performance in the first half was good. There were some chances which weren't taken by certain individuals, which T already backstage has asked me to speak about it, and we will speak about it because it's disgusting, and we will speak about it because that's a disgrace. That's disgraceful. So we're gonna speak about it. But lads, what do you think about the game?
Bro, by the way, I'm not laughing because I'm enjoying the failures of Odegaard. That's not me. I'm just happy, bro. What does that sound, bro?
Wallahi, I don't know what that was.
What was that alien sound?
Yeah, it came from Sami's.
Okay,
Sami,
anyway,
you're right, broski. What's going on?
bro, he's getting abducted by aliens, bro. What's this?
Broski.
He's getting abducted by aliens, bro. But anyway, like I was saying, I'm not laughing because I'm enjoying the downfall of Odegaard. I'm happy because you've finally seen the light, Saad, because I've been fighting you about this guy for ages. You know what I'm saying? About whether or not he's good enough for this team. I've never stated that he should be sold, but at this point, I think maybe it's best for us to go separate ways. You know what I'm saying? I do believe that at this point, because I do believe that his injuries is catching up to him. Maybe the physicality, maybe the pace, or whatever. Anyway, I'm going too fast. I'll just I'll just first start off by saying this. I do believe that we had the better game overall outside of the start of the second half against Atletico. I do believe that we deserved to win. I do believe that the Eze position and the Eze chance was a penalty because of the fact that you gave the decision because there was contact. So you looked at the VAR and there was still contact. So by definition, you couldn't have ruled that off unless it was a clear and cut position where he didn't touch Eze at all, which when you look at the replay, he did touch him at some point. He just didn't stomp on his foot, you know? The second thing is the Ben White situation, Ben White penalty. I know his arm was like this, but if you look at the replay, that ball went from his shin to his arm. And I know in the Champions League, they give penalties way easier than in the Premier League. And if this was the Premier League, for example, that would have never been a penalty. You know what I'm saying? And in the Champions League, sometimes these decisions happen against you. That even though the ball goes from another body part, aka his shin, to his arm, they sometimes still give penalties. For me, this wasn't a penalty because that ball was going straight forward and he hit his shin and then he went towards his arm. You know what I'm saying? So for me, This should have been 2-0. You know what I'm saying? This shouldn't have been 1-1 or 2-1. This should have been 2-0. I do believe that their penalty should not have been given, and I'd also believe that the as a position was also a penalty. But outside of that, I'm happy with the performance of most of our players. Yeah, if, for example, Raya, I do believe that Raya outside the penalty was having a good game, a good save as well in the first half, if I remember correctly. Defense, you know what I'm saying? It was solid, it was great. Ben White outside of that penalty was not too bad, if I'm completely honest. But the main man in the back was Hincapié. I do believe that Hincapié was again one of the best players on the pitch, and he is just one of the you know the South Americans who just give their life to get that ball, you know what I'm saying, and throw their body to. For example, he's the exact opposite of Martin Odegaard. You know what I'm saying? He throws himself to the ball as long as he gets the ball. You know what I'm saying? And he does it cleanly a lot of times, because I don't remember last time Hincapié giving stupid fouls or a penalty, for example. You know what I'm saying? So big up to Hincapié, bro. Rice, I mean, he's been playing the 6. It was decent. It wasn't a 9 out of 10 or something. It was just a very simple 6, maybe 7 out of 10. So not something to speak about that. But Zubimendi, him playing 8 was great. But I do believe that our midfielders still need to pass to Gyökeres more, because if you looked at the group chat today, I think Capo shared a graph of the passing lanes of players. You know what I'm saying? And you can see that Zubimendi either goes back to Rice or he goes to Martinelli. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't go to Gyökeres. He doesn't pass the ball to Gyökeres. Gyökeres doesn't get the ball that much. You know what I'm saying? If I remember correctly, Gyökeres got the ball from. Let me look. Maybe I can even pull it up, bro, because we need to look at this, bro. Saad, can I share it and you can share it on the screen?
Yeah,
I'll send it in the group chat, bro. Look at this. Oh, by the way, I was wrong. Zubimendi did pass to Gyökeres. But we still need to look at this.
All right, let me just do that.
Because it's the picture that you said, oh, I'm so happy that Zubimendi is playing 8 and Rice is playing 6. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It was that picture. But yeah, I just want to show this so people can understand why players like Gyökeres are just underperforming in this system as well. You know what I'm saying? Because as you can clearly see, the ball goes from Zubimendi to Gyökeres and vice versa. The ball goes from Raya to Gyökeres, and the ball goes from Ben White to Gyökeres. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Where's the link with Odegaard, for example? Where's the through ball from Rice, for example? You know what I'm saying? Where's the connection with Martinelli, for example? For me, this is one of them situations where we have a guy that has the highest goals for a single player in the Arteta era, you know what I'm saying, while getting limited service, you know? And this is not me defending Gyökeres' first touch. This is not me defending Gyökeres' ball-playing abilities. This is just me saying I want a guy like Gyökeres to only focus on scoring goals, but he needs to receive the ball to do that. You know what I'm saying? And if we look at this, and I don't know if you guys want to chime in on this, but I do believe that Gyökeres needs more links. If you look at this, bro, where's the link with Noni? Where's the link with Martinelli? You know what I'm saying? Where's the link with Odegaard? And this is not me just pointing the finger at Odegaard only. I'm looking at the whole team. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. I do believe that at some point you just need to look at the system and say, bro, we're not getting the best out of these players because of the way we play. You know?
Yeah.
So anyone want to chime in or say anything about this?
This graph, by the way, this is from which source, by the way? I'm not even questioning it. I'm just curious.
No, I saw this in the group chat, and the Capo shares it from other places. So
Yeah, I would be careful with this because usually if it's not from a reputed source, there's a lot of fake graphs out there. But I do agree with your overall premise. I do think there is an issue with link up with Gyökeres and through balls to Gyökeres. Not just to Gyökeres, to be honest, to a lot of other players as well. Um, and that's just, yeah, it's down to the system and how we play and how we build up. I don't think it's an Odegaard issue only. I generally think it's an issue with a lot of other players as well.
No, but I named more
I-
players. I'm just talking about the overall.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
Passing
I agree with you.
towards the
Yeah,
striker. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
if we go, let's just say Gyökeres gets the ball 10 times, and 7 times is Raya booting the ball towards Gyökeres. We know he's not good with his with headers. You know what I'm saying? We know he's not good in the air. So there comes a point where you just need to look at the situation and say, bro, just give the ball to his feet. Let him play with his back towards the defender, so he can pass the ball towards you, for example. You know what I'm saying? If you look at this doesn't happen as well. You know, that's my issue, because I mentioned the wingers as well in this case, not only Odegaard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, listen, for me, I look at this graph and it is important to look at how many times Gyökeres is receiving the ball and who he's receiving it from. 100%. And to be honest, I think more passes should be attempted to him. But listen, at times, I also have to. I think it's important to look at the game as well, just because we won't know if he's in a position where they can pass to him. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's more a positioning. I think it still falls 50-50. So obviously Gyökeres has to be in a good position, but also the midfielder has to be in a position where they can receive the ball and have an opening to pass. Do you know what I mean? Where they can have like an avenue. Always keep within that. Always try and keep a line, an open line or an open area where you can just slide the ball to your striker or slide the ball to the attacker. Do you know what I mean? Which, listen, it all evolves. It all falls back to the style of play and how we're not trained to attack properly. Do you know what I mean? Because that plays a big part, because you will get in other attacking systems, you will get players who, even before they receive the football, they're already thinking, where's my striker? Where's my left winger? Where's my right winger? Where can I pass to them? Who do I have a bigger chance of getting the ball to them in a good position before I receive this ball? Because that's how the best stay the best. They're always thinking 2-3 steps ahead. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, I do think that still falls to the system, because if you look at Odegaard before, and obviously I know you weren't solely focusing on Odegaard, but if you look at Odegaard before, he was actually making these passes, making these through balls. But now I feel like the system's become so like fucked, and because he's like a he's almost like a soldier where they just, do you know what I mean? Just whatever their orders they're given, they follow. Doesn't matter whether it's right, whether it's wrong. If they're given the order, they follow it, and that kills him, because it
felt like
bad.
they were, yeah, it felt like they were trying to have a change against Atletico, because that first half, there was a couple of times when Odegaard actually tried to play through passes to Martinelli, over the top, through ball. Rice and Zubimendi were playing the ball forward a lot more, which just tells you, like, this is, again, when I say this is instructions, I think some people who are very sensitive will take it in a bad way and they'll say, are you saying the manager's telling them not to attack? No, I don't think the manager is giving them enough instructions to go forward and attack. And I think he probably did that the last game. He probably did that against Man City. So he gets credit for that, but he also gets criticism for the fact that it took so long, or the fact that we haven't done it consistently. And this is why I've always said I don't think it's a personnel issue. People are saying, oh, play Rice, Ben Zubimendi, and just play Eze and Odegaard ahead of him. It won't change anything if we are not coached to attack and be consistent in the way we move the ball forward, and be brave and be okay with making mistakes. Because that's the reality. The reality is, if you lose the ball, if you try risky passes, you try risky through balls between like in the middle of the pitch, there is a big chance you're going to lose the ball. There's a big chance you're going to lose the ball, and you have to be the manager has to be okay with that. The manager has to be okay with the fact that we will concede some dangerous counterattacks, and he should just trust the defenders to deal with it whenever the chance comes. That being said, I do think, yes, we do have some issue in quality with some of our players. I've never once denied that.
Yeah.
I think players like Madueke, players like Havertz, Jesus, as much as I think he did really well in his first season, I think it's time to move on. These players, I think, in spite of the system, are just garbage. That's the reality.
By the way, this is
Decision-making
game.
so
By the
bad.
way, this is game number 2 where Saka's come on late and just like done bet like his first thing was better than anything that Madueke done in the whole game. By the way,
He completed
I mean-
3
I mean,
dribbles
bro,
out of
we
4
can-
attempts. That's more than Madueke and Martinelli did the whole game.
Bro, listen, Saad, we can put you and Sami left and right wing, and you would do better than Martinelli and Noni Madueke at this moment in time, bro. Like, actually, bro, it's the, you know what I'm saying? Because Saka did not look great. Let's not say he didn't look great. He was looking leggy, if anything. You know what I'm saying? But by the way, me saying that Gyökeres needs to receive the ball more does not equivalent in me saying that we had a bad game. By the way, I do believe that we had a good enough game. I do believe that we should have won this game, and I do believe that 2 penalty decisions are the reasons we drew this game at the end of the day. This should have been 2-0 for us, because I know that Gyökeres would have scored that second penalty as well. You know what I'm saying? Because this guy, I think the last penalty he missed was in 2024.
No, but Gyökeres wasn't on the pitch when we got the second penalty.
Wasn't he on the pitch when the
No, he
Okay,
was out
okay.
by then, and
Oh,
we
yeah,
brought on
Jesus.
Jesus.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's right. Because I said,
It would have been Saka who would have taken it.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
we
I
got
Look,
it.
remember-
same way
I
though. Same way
I-
Saka would have scored it anyway. So
yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm just saying we did have a good game. We just got robbed, and I'd never blame the ref, but in this case, we did get robbed. So yeah.
I think that Atletico Madrid were actually the better team over the course of the game, but for me that's okay, because the reality is I actually expected us to lose. I'm not gonna lie. I said we'll lose the first leg. I think we'll win the second leg, and we might probably go through by 1 goal or something like that. But the fact that we got a draw, I think, was the result for me was good. I don't think the performance necessarily was great, but again, that's fine, because going to Atletico, to the Wanda Metropolitano is not always easy. And the reason I said he had a better game is because when I think of the serious chances that were there in the game, I think they had more serious chances than us. Like Griezmann hit the post, should have probably scored that. Lookman, I don't know how he missed that sitter when Ben White slipped up or let him get past him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Honestly, if it was my wing, I would have been furious that he missed a 1-on-1 like that.
that'd have been a penalty, by the way. That one. as well.
Honestly, if he fell down 100%, that was a penalty.
If he dropped,
Generally-
that would have been a penalty, by the way.
We're so
100%.
lucky he decided to stand up. Yeah, 100%. Even Julian Alvarez, that shot he took, I think, in the first half, where Roy had to pull that save. And to answer, like, I don't know, we were discussing this backstage. I wasn't obviously, I was a bit away, but I heard you guys talking about whether we would go for Osimhen or Alvarez if there's a choice. Honestly, I'd love both. It's the way Alvarez plays, man.
Yeah,
It's so
it's-
mental. The way it's almost impossible to get the ball off him. Have you guys noticed that? Have you guys noticed how even under the most extreme pressure, no matter who comes on him, he manages to keep the ball under pressure and just release it. It's so damn good. He's so damn good.
I think that's the reason why Pep played him in midfield. You know, Sam, 'cause you just
Yeah, he
gotta
played
play-
him behind Haaland. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But bro,
Obviously, why-
even the fact that he's short, bro. He's not even tall, and this guy is like a presence, bro. Like
He still
like-
goes and wins headers.
bro, I
He
can't
still
believe
get,
he
yeah,
won
exactly.
that header. Who did he win that header against? Who was that against? Was that Saliba or Gabriel?
I can't remember, but yeah, he had a header that just went out. Yeah, went out.
Bro, that was
just-
insane, bro. Do you know what I mean? So, like, Alvarez for me, yeah, is just something else, bro. Like, if we can,
And you know
get
what gives him the edge over Osimhen? His free kicks, bro. Every time he's standing on a free kick, my heart stops, bro. This guy is such an elite free kick taker. It's insane.
It's what do you want? Because Osimhen brings a lot of qualities, but in different parts.
Of course.
Osimhen is
Yeah.
faster. He has better pressing. He has better headers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I do believe that.
physicality.
You know, it's a
physicality
physicality.
is better as well. Yeah.
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 And if you want, for example, a replacement for Ødegaard's pressing, I do believe that Osimhen is the perfect guy for that, because Galatasaray this season, and for the people saying, "Oh, Turkish league's not that good," in the Champions League, you know what I'm saying? He got goals by pressing. You know what I'm saying? Actually
Yeah.
making them panic and scoring goals off of that.
But
So
to answer
yeah.
your question at the backstage, I would honestly, if Arteta, if we don't win anything this season, Arteta stays. I don't even care anymore, honestly. But let's assume we win something this season, hopefully the league or the Champions League, whichever.
Mm.
If Arteta stays, I think Osimhen is better for us. For the way Arteta likes to play, I think Osimhen would work better. If Arteta leaves and we get a more attacking manager, then I think like Alvarez, for me, like what he does with the ball at his feet, I think like, and the style of attacking football, I think will work a lot better with him. So look, it's not beggars. I'm not going to say beggars can be choosers, because the reality is these two are superstars. I think both are world class strikers. So I'd be happy either way. But yeah, I think we had a very good first half. Regarding the penalty, obviously their penalty, in my opinion, it is a penalty. I said the same thing for the PSG game when it hit Alphonso Davies' hand. I know it hits the body first. The only thing is, when your hand is out of position that way, away from your body, you always risk giving a penalty away, right? What I don't like is the inconsistency, because there are times when this was not given. For example, I think Atletico versus Barcelona, the previous round, there was a shot like that where it hit the player's body and then it hit his hand, and they didn't give that penalty, which for me, I like, but that's so inconsistent. But the fact that they did it against Alphonso Davies.
But I think the reason why it's given is because it's the Champions League. In the Premier League, this would not have been given, like, at all.
Yeah, 100%. But I don't think the Premier League is the standard for refereeing, to be honest. I think Champions League refereeing is a bit better, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, the penalty we got definitely was a penalty. Gyökeres was 1-on-1 and probably would have scored that if he wasn't pushed from the back. So there's no questions there. Look, the Eze one, honestly, I'm 50-50, guys. I'm not going to lie. Because while I think there is slight contact on his foot, I don't think it was enough to put him down. I think Eze was looking for it. And I feel like he was starting to fall before there was like some real impeding contact that pushed him down. I think he was looking for it. I do think it was soft. But I wouldn't be mad if it was given against my team. But at the same time, I wouldn't be shocked if it wasn't given. So I am kind of 50-50. Where I am annoyed is once it's given, I don't think it should have been overruled. That's the only thing, because I don't think it's a clear and obvious error. Because if the rule is only a clear and obvious error should send the referee to see the monitor, then that definitely was not a clear and obvious error. So for me, in that scenario, it shouldn't have been overruled. That's stupid.
Yeah,
but
that's
if
why
he
I
didn't give it in
said
the beginning, I would have been fine.
That's why I said at the beginning, this only should have been overruled if he didn't touch him at all. If it was like you said, a clear and obvious error.
Like a clear dive. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he did touch him at the end. He scraped him, but he did touch him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I hear you. But wait, do you guys think it'll affect the tie though? Before Sami goes, do you guys think it'll affect the tie, or do you guys still think we'll go through?
I mean, knowing us and not scoring a lot of goals, yeah, I would have taken a 2-0 lead away.
2-1.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, because I do believe that their penalty should not have been given. You know what I'm saying? So for me, this should have been 2-0. I do believe that a ricochet from your body part that changes the ball's direction, even though your arm is here, it should not have been given. You know what I'm saying? So for me, winning 2-0 at their stadium is huge. Now we drew, so we go home, and if we do the whole 1-0 and sit back thing, they only need one goal to come back. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this affects the tie, obviously, bro, in my opinion.
Where I stand on it is, I'll go through every single. I'll go through all three of the calls. Yeah, all three of the calls that we had. The first one on Victor Gyökeres, I think was a penalty. If you've got two hands on the back and you're pushing someone, I've seen on Twitter that there was one against Barcelona where not Hanko, what's the other guy's name? With the long hair, the blonde brother with the long hair.
Lenormand. Oh, Llorente.
Llorente, that's it. Marcos Llorente. Marcos Llorente, yeah, pushes.
Yeah, that wasn't given either, by the way.
Pushes Olmo, and it's not even given, but R1 is given. I think both of those are penalties. Yeah, I think both of those are penalties. That Victor Gyökeres is 100%.
Thank God that one wasn't given, because if we were playing Barcelona this round, we would have been knocked out. So, hey.
Yeah.
This guy.
These guys, I don't even know what he just said, and I
No,
said, yeah.
but here's
Or
the
stuff like
weekly Barca glaze, you know. So we just had to get that off the way.
Get out of the way.
It's not. It's just that,
Get
it's
it
just
out
that
of
I
the way.
think us in this form would not beat Barcelona. But anyways, that's a different topic. Yeah, go on. Go on.
So I think the Gyökeres one was a definite penalty. Then the one against Ben White. For me, do I agree that it is a penalty? No, but for them to it would have been chaos. It would have been that would have sent the footballing world into mayhem if they didn't give that penalty. The reason being they did it in the exact same thing happened in the game before, in the game the day before against PSG and Bayern Munich, where Alphonso Davies got done. Do you know what I'm saying? So it would have been absolute chaos if they didn't give it. I feel like to be consistent, they had to give it. And I'm glad that at least, even though it's wrong, and I don't think both we should have counted or both penalties should have been given. I don't think Alphonso Davies' one was a penalty, and neither do I think Ben White's one was a penalty. Because coming off, ricocheting off a body part and then hitting your hand, like what are you supposed to do? Do you know what I mean? What are you supposed to do? So I don't think both of them are penalties. Regardless, yeah, it's given as a penalty. Yeah, they have to be consistent. The third one is where I come to, and I do agree it is a penalty. There is contact on his ankle and his foot. Now, regardless on people seeing this clip from behind, yeah, this clip from behind, and it's showing, oh, he didn't get any contact. If you look at the clip, because on Todd TV, yeah, big up Todd TV and BN Sport, they showed like 3 angles or two, 3 angles. Yeah, they showed one from like directly looking, and you can see that from the front he gets a bit of his toe. It from that back angle, it's exactly like this. This is why you have to don't just look at one angle and just say, yeah, khalas, it's not a penalty, because you have to look at every single angle to see, is there actually contact? Has the player actually had any contact on him? Yeah, there was contact on his toe, and even then, if let's just say, for instance, you don't think that there was contact, the guy leaves his foot in front of Eze, and Eze has what can Eze do? Can Eze just throw himself out the way? Eze is in motion, and this guy leaves his foot there and then lets him run into his foot. Do you know what I mean? So that's also a foul. So you can discuss and decide which of the two are the ones that had the contact. But for me, the front angle, you look at it, there is clear contact for me. So I think that was a penalty. And the fact that the referee had to go in my opinion, I agree with Declan Rice. I think Declan Rice spat facts. Yeah, in the fact that I think the referee was antagonized by Simeone, by the players, and by the crowd, and then he succumbed to the pressure. They put this guy under pressure. He succumbed to the pressure. He went to the VAR TV, and then he said, "Yeah, you know what? I'm overturning this because these men were on him like a rash." And speaking on that Declan Rice thing. When you say, Ash, will it determine the tie? I don't think so. But I feel like that Declan Rice thing is going to come back to bite him in the ass. Because what I do think is I think Arsenal are going to go through. And guess what? I think Rice is going to get suspended for that final. That's genuinely what I think will happen. Because they're going to see this.
They won't do that, bro.
Oh, the referee made the right decision. And they're gonna stick.
They won't do that because it'll go even from a money perspective. If they want to have a good final, they're not going to suspend any of the players for things like that when they can easily like brush it off. I don't see them doing that, to be honest. They might fine him.
Fine.
Yeah, exactly. I think they might fine him, but they'll not suspend him for that. If they suspend him, they might suspend him for like a game next season. Let's say they'll not do it like for the final. No way. Arsenal won't even allow it to happen.
And by the way, the fact that coaches can speak but players cannot, I do believe that that's BS in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because if someone like Simeone had said this, or Arteta, Arteta would not have been, you know what I'm saying, banned for the next game, for example. You know,
she did, by the way. He did.
Yeah,
also, why are referees protected? Why can't we speak out against the referees? Why are these guys treated like they're some angels? So what? I can go if I go to the press conference and I say that I think the referee had a shit game. So who gives a crap? Why are you guys like? Why is the organization trying to protect these referees so much as if they're not getting paid hundreds of thousands of euros and dollars a year? Like,
Yeah.
what are we on? Like, everyone should be
And
open to criticism. Man.
on top of that, yeah, exactly. That's the important thing. In football, everybody gets criticized. The manager, the owners, the players, everybody gets criticized. They even criticize the freaking the staff that work within certain clubs to say, what are these staff doing? Are they taking care of the players properly? Why are they getting injured? Is the physio staff doing something correctly? Like, everybody gets criticized in the game of football. So why do the refs always get a pass? Like as if they're so sensitive that you're gonna say something and it's gonna completely put them off their game. Bun these guys, bro. They should be criticized because some of the decisions these guys make are disgusting and stupid. They're sackable offenses. If any one of us are shit at our job and we keep on being shit at our job, what happens? You get sacked. You don't keep your job and then get management and all this saying, don't criticize him. What the fuck is this, bro? I've never seen it in any kind of occupation. I've never seen it in my life. But anyway, sorry. Go ahead, Sami, because I know you're gonna speak about it.
Yeah, I'll talk about the refs in a sec. But I would like to say first, I disagree with T first. I thought Rice was the best player on the pitch. I think he was the best player on the pitch. In my opinion, it was the best of we've seen from Rice for quite some times. And if we notice that if Rice is in his day, the whole Arsenal team looks even better. I thought his distribution was good. I think his ball recovery was good. I think his even his attempts to go forward or to control the tempo of the game, he was really composed with the ball. I really liked Rice's performance. To be honest, it was one of the best. I want to just reiterate that because you know what, when Rice is on his day, I think Arsenal could have a chance to beat any team. Regarding the penalties, I think the Gyökeres one is a penalty. I think the handball is a penalty against Ben White, that fraud. And the one against Eze, I'll have a controversial one here. I don't think that was a penalty in my opinion. I mean, I understand why people are saying it's a rob because of the touch, and it's like an obstacle in front of him. So by the letter of the law, maybe it could be given as a penalty. But for me, if I was a ref personally, I wouldn't give it. So that's just me. People could disagree with me, that's fine. But I on my watch along when I saw it, I didn't see that as a penalty. I do hear the part where people are saying that the referee changed his opinion about it and the call because of the pressure from the fans, from the manager, from the players and all that stuff, and the occasion itself. But I think nowadays football, especially when it comes to refereeing, I think the VAR is always having the upper hand. So the VAR is telling them to, hey, listen, that's a penalty or that's not a penalty. They tend to agree with the VAR. And these guys are sitting in a room, which is secured room. They're not supposed to be intimidated by the event or by the crowd or whatever. So they are there to look at, that particular incident in a microscope and analyze it better than any of us. But unfortunately, we still do see mistakes from that. Odegaard, what a fumble, man. Sitter that he missed, which was an assist from Gyökeres, by the way, that he couldn't manage to shoot the ball on targets, and it was easily blocked. I mean, it cannot get any easier for Odegaard to score, man. Trossard, Jesus, man, bun these players. Bun these players. These players don't deserve to play for Arsenal Football Club anymore. They are shit beyond any recognition, to be honest. And why the hell did Arteta replace Gyökeres? I cannot understand tactically why the hell did Arteta replace Gyökeres, even though he was having one of the best games that he's having. I mean, the hold-up play was good, the passing, He was they're always doubling down on him because he was occupying the right space in, making the right runs, assisting as well. So I don't know why the hell would Gyökeres be subbed off. I mean, it was frustrating for me to watch live. And when it comes to personnel selection in the midfield, I do disagree with you, Ash, a bit, because you said it is more about the tactical setup from the manager that will dictate the game. However, certain players would have certain attributes. Like for example, if you play Eze, he would be better on the half turns than Zubamendi, for example, right? Which will give you the offensive advantage compared to Zubamendi, who's playing a little bit safer, I would say. So yes, personnel selection do matter a little bit, but yeah, ultimately the tactics will take place. Man, Ben White, I don't want to see this guy anymore. He should sit in the bench.
He's so shit.
Yeah, bro, he's the worst player on the pitch in my opinion. I think
going forward, he's brilliant.
Both, bro. He was both shit offensively and defensively, passing wise. Tell me one thing that he did right in that game. Absolutely nothing. He gave him the penalty, right? I mean, he could have.
In that game, I don't think he was good. But I'm saying normally
at all.
Attacking wise, normally
no,
he's good, man.
No, bro, his passing was shit, crossing was shit, defenses was shit. He gave him the penalty. I'm sorry, there's nothing you can say that can convince me otherwise. I thought Raya and Hincapié were really, really good. Raya was kept us in the game. I thought Hincapié, I agree with T here. He is our Spartan warrior. I think he would die on that pitch for Arsenal Football Club, and we do need that kind of character on the pitch. However, you know, when it comes to the Rice and Arteta press conferences, I thought, okay, you could say that stuff if you want. You thought it was a penalty, but it was overruled or overturned by the manager. But it's okay for me to hear Rice because of frustration. But I wouldn't stress on it much if I was the manager, you know, because at the end of the day, you had 90 minutes to do something, right? I mean, yes, maybe you were robbed, right? Let's say you were robbed, but I don't want you to cascade that message to the squad that, oh, we are the victims, we are robbed, we are this. It's like, it's okay. You know what? We got robbed. That's fine. We're gonna go get back at them and deserve that win. You know, and yeah, man. Madueke had a shot. Odegaard fumbled it. I thought Gyökeres should have stayed. So there was a little bit of things that Arteta would have, if he done it right, I think we would have won that game. And that's why I'm a bit frustrated about the results. But I will take that draw because it is against Atletico Madrid. But we could have won that game.
Yeah, man. Listen, just to go back to that Odegaard point before we jump away from this thing. Yeah, man. I would like to see Eze come on a bit sooner, man. I would have liked to see Eze come on a bit early. I would like to see him maybe 55th, 60th minute. Like, I really wasn't feeling Odegaard in this game. In my opinion,
he came early, bro.
What do you mean?
Eze?
No, he didn't come that time.
He came like 50-something minute. Hold on, let me confirm. I think
got
50-something.
Came later,
because
bro.
Odegaard... No, bro.
He got injured. So
Eze did come early because Odegaard got injured. You're right.
Yeah,
50th something minute, if I'm not mistaken. 55. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So Odegaard played like 10 minutes.
Really? No, he didn't. Oh, actually, I'm looking at
58 minutes.
Yes, he did, bro.
Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong one. Sorry. Yeah, man. But listen, I think Eze coming onto that pitch, bro. Did you lot see how this man turned those two players, bro?
Yeah,
and
he's
just
smooth,
in
bro.
his direction, bro. Insane. And that's what I need more from Eze.
He had a fantastic second half. He had a very good second
Yeah, man. and we need more of that, to be honest, man. I think really in the Champions League, man, it really is his competition. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know if
the block. I forgot to mention the block from Gabriel Magalhaes, man. That block
was insane.
Wow, man.
The Griezmann one.
Ben White should learn from him.
Why? But hold on. But that pissed me off because who was on Griezmann? Zubamendi. Why? What was that? What was that?
I don't think Griezmann who took the shot, but anyways, the way that
took the shot, bro. It was Griezmann who took the shot. And it hit off of Gabriel's head. Bro, I don't know what
his hand.
Was doing
his hand, but he put his hand in the back. It wasn't Griezmann, bro. Man, you're confusing me.
Okay,
Hold on.
go back, bro, and look.
So
Guys,
I think you were watching a different game.
correct me if am I wrong? I
I don't remember,
What?
honestly.
swear it was Griezmann, bro.
Maybe you're right, but I think you've been watching a different game. Hold on. Go ahead, Sad. I'll check it. Go ahead.
But yeah, man, listen. For me, I don't know, man. Whether Erdegaard right now is just injured, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know whether he needs to just like. Obviously, we know about the whole Saka thing, yeah. And obviously, he's got his Achilles now, and they've been treating him, and he's on the red. Do you know what I mean? He was on the red. I don't know whether this Erdegaard guy is on the red. I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know what's going on with this guy, bro. But he just looks like flustered. He looks like he's thinking too much. Like, do you know what I mean? It's mad. So maybe we don't need this guy on the pitch because he'll maybe do more damage than good. That pass from Victor Gyökeres, yeah, that cross from Victor Gyökeres, by the way, perfect. Put it in the right position. If that's Eze slaps it with his right foot. That's 1-0, bro.
Easy.
By the way, if that's Eze slaps that with his right foot, and we're up, we're gassed. But Erdegaard sits there, gets the ball, fumbles, goes crazy. The player catches up to him and closes off the angle. Then you're done. You're done.
The thing is, he took a touch. Why are you taking a touch?
Why are you
Shoot
taking a
it
touch?
first time? Like, what are we doing, bro?
And by the way, I've seen him this season shoot with his right foot. He's actually got a good right foot. His shots have actually got power with his right foot. So I don't know why this guy acts like he can only shoot with his left foot, bro. Shoot with your right foot.
I'm not gonna
bro.
lie. We need to move on from him. Honestly, like we have to sell him this summer.
I mean, we do.
Odegaard, unless he's okay to sit on the bench. If he's okay to be a squad player, I have no issues keeping him. I don't think he will be okay to be a squad player, to be honest.
Yeah.
Not
but
with
if
his
he's okay
contract.
being even with the contract, I don't care. It's all my money. Like if they're willing to keep him on, because as a squad player, I love Odegaard. I think Odegaard is a bench player when we need him, coming off the bench, sometimes coming in the 8, sometimes coming in the 10. I think that Odegaard as a squad player is fine. As our main playmaker, nah, honestly, no. Unless the only saving grace I have for some of these players outside Madueke and Havertz. So I don't care. I don't care if we get Pep Guardiola tomorrow. I still want Madueke and Havertz gone. But the only saving grace I will say is if we get a new attacking manager and that attacking manager can get the best of him like 2-3 years ago, then fair enough. Which is why I'm willing to wait on some players. I'm willing to wait until a new manager
Even
comes
with his
in.
injury record.
Even his injury record, because I think with Eze and Waneri and Daumen, if Odegaard plays less games, he'll have less of these injury issues. Like Dembele, for example, PSG. I want to see a new attacking man. Of course, we're talking about in case Arsenal don't win anything. Obviously, if Arsenal win the Premier League and the Champions League, Arteta should stay 100%. If we end up getting a new manager, hopefully an attack-minded manager.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I said not according to you, Sami. You said last week that
I don't think Sami said we should sack Arteta if we win the
Never.
Champions League as well, bro.
No.
That's also
Premier League. You said Premier League. If we win the Premier League,
Yeah. Premier League.
Yeah,
No,
Premier League. I would. Yeah, Premier League. I would. Premier League. I would.
Yeah,
I would
same.
sack him regardless.
I would as well.
Even if he
bro.
wins the Premier League.
that's stupidness, bro. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
But anyway.
I would say thank you so much for the memories. Appreciate it.
Wallahi,
very,
Ash
very
is
good.
so rude with it as well.
Sad.
Because Sam, do you guarantee he will win next season?
I guarantee that.
Honestly speaking,
I guarantee you that he'll be within the race, and he'll be close with the.
That's not the question. Is he gonna win?
It would be a good end.
I can't guarantee that you're gonna win. You can't guarantee anybody is gonna win the league. You can't.
Do you think he'll win?
How can you guarantee?
Do you think he'll win?
I think that once Arteta wins a big trophy, whether that be the league or the Champions League, I think he's gonna shrug this whole
So you think he'll win the league?
Playing, and I think he is gonna go to a more relaxed system where he's giving players more of, because we've seen him do this before. We've seen him play a more expansive style of football before. Of course, Ash says it was more the players, but you've got a manager. that's
Okay,
overseeing.
but Sad, why would he go back to a system that didn't work when he could play and continue playing the system that did work
And double down on it. That
and double down on it? Yeah,
because even he's realized this season that he needs to be brave. The way I know that is because even now he's started to, in certain games, with big games, he like, i.e. the Man City one and the game in the Champions League, he's coming out, he's playing, he's taking more risks, he's trying to be more expansive. Whereas certain other games, he's realized this season that, bro, if I win this, I need to try and change stuff. I need to try and move stuff off and try and be different next season. Listen, maybe I just can't sack somebody who wins. I can't. If you win me a Premier League, bro, I can't sack you, bro. I'm sorry. I just can't find the logic in my head. Maybe you guys just like
imagine we can get Enrique. Even then?
Sorry?
So imagine Enrique is guaranteed. Even then?
Oh no. Okay, yeah. No. That's different.
Okay, so there
that's
you go.
Different.
So there you go.
That's different. If
So there is a possibility.
Yeah.
So there is a possibility to sack a guy that wins. You said there is none, but there is.
Okay, no. Of course, there is a possibility. I would get Enrique.
Because this is not something that we. But bro, this is not something that we've never seen before. We've seen managers get sacked after Champions League wins, after league wins. You know what I'm saying? If you want to improve as a club, as a team, you need to know what's best for your club. Yes, Arteta brought us this far, but maybe this is just how should I say? Maybe he wins us this league, but like you said, this is not guaranteed to bring us more success in the future. If you bring me Enrique, I see more success in the future. You know what I'm saying? That guarantees me success in the future. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to have this talk about, oh, can we get Enrique? I'm just speaking about the fact that yes, a winning manager can get sacked. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, if you listen to the news, Enrique is not even available now, bro. You know what I mean? He's gonna renew. I hope you guys have seen that news, yeah? That's completely shut off everything. No, it's confirmed, bro. The French guys, bro. The French guys all like, we see will play, bro. That's it. It's done.
I'll believe it when I see the actual sources saying it.
Right,
when I see the ink on the dotted line, then I'll believe it. You know,
you know what? Big up to T, because no matter what happens,
I'm not fussed. If Enrique is not there, there are other managers. The point is there are better managers than Arteta.
Just quickly, did you guys see the whole thing about Fabregas? Sky Sports put it out today.
No way.
That he's gonna hold on.
His long-term plan is to manage Arsenal. Like that's his long-term plan.
Bring that 65% possession. Bring the 10-15 shots on target. Come on,
and bring Nico Paz as well. That's the third.
Bring Nico Paz with you as well, bro. Please come and teach Zubimendi and Rice how to play through balls and how to carry the ball forward and how to take risks. Oh my God, please.
By the way, that's a fact, by the way, yeah? Fabregas, let me just bring it up as well while you go.
Bro, I actually believe it, because when he left Barcelona, he wanted to come to Arsenal. He was pushing for a move to Arsenal. And Wenger in the end rejected him and said, it's fine. I have Ozil, I have Cazorla, I have Wilshere and Ramsey. He would have joined 100% at the time.
That,
and he keeps, and even though he keeps talking about Arsenal as if that's the team he's only played for. Like, he loves us, bro.
So this came out today. It says Sky Cover said, says Fabregas, what I have been told, there's some kind of suggestion that long term the plan is for him to manage Arsenal one day. I'm not sure moving to Chelsea will be part of his career progression.
Yes, it will not. It will be a regression.
Moving to Chelsea and shit. And
bro, it will 100% be a regression if he joins Chelsea, bro.
Yeah, that club's a mess, and they won't give him any kind of they won't give him any control. Which I think with Fabregas, you can give him a certain level of control. I don't think you can give him too much control, because I'm a bit scarred and I got PTSD with Arteta in it. But that's just me.
No, you don't have to give him control, bro. You just have to give him the right players. You just have to let him coach and develop the attackers, develop the attacking system. My God, imagine if we have Fabregas next season. We'll enjoy the football. Because right now we're not enjoying the football, and there's a risk we end the season trophyless. Sheesh.
Yeah, that's one of my main problems. But anyway, listen. Before we go into predictions and all of that stuff,
Yeah, look at Marco. Look at Marco. Oh, I love this. I love this negativity from Marco right now because now you're the negative fan. Even his previous comment, he's like, "Sure, let's play pretty football, win 4-2 a bunch, and then get bumped in the UCL semis." Yeah, because the teams with the best attacks did not just make it to the semifinals, and one of them is going to make it to the final and probably win everything. He's like, "Oh yeah. Look, why are you negative, Marco? Why are you negative? Why can't we play attacking football and win trophies? You see how the tables have turned. At least my arguments are facts behind them. Your arguments are just emotional.
Let's play defensive football, defend 1-0 and
win nothing.
anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's
play boring football and win nothing. Yeah. Let's not be a PSG or a Bayern or a Man City or a Liverpool. Let's not be like that. Yeah. Let's not be like that.
Did you look at Company and Enrique? Those two managers had fun. They hugged after the game. They were like, "Bro, that was a battle, bro." You know what I'm saying?
And did you hear Enrique's comments? I loved what Enrique said. I think he was taking a dig at Arteta and Simeone because he said when people, I think there was the interviewer asked him about some people criticize the fact that there was a lot of goals conceded, blah blah blah. He's like, you shouldn't listen to like shit opinions because there's a lot of people that have shit opinions.
Stupid, I think he said.
Stupid opinion. And he's like stupid and shit. Yeah, they don't understand. He's like, this is how football is supposed to be played. Blah blah blah. Bro, these are guys who know what it takes to win. And they have won multiple times. Imagine going and telling them this is not the way to play football. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? Bruh. Imagine, bro.
Imagine saying that attacking football will cost us more when one of the most attacking coaches in the world is almost winning his second treble back, his third treble, but his second back-to-back. You know what I'm saying? How crazy is that, bro? Imagine
bro,
he wins Champions
if that happens, yeah, wow.
Bro,
if that happens, that's silence.
Come to Arsenal. Just come to Arsenal and give us the treble, man, as well.
Yeah, he's not gonna come, man. He's not gonna come, guys.
No,
but
bro.
I can't lie.
You need to set yourself higher, bro. Because you think you need.
No. You're setting yourself for disappointment, T.
Yeah, no. Listen, you need to think more of us. Okay. We can bring him in if we actually wanted, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
I don't believe that we're a small club.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, they're out of the cup. I mean, okay. I just realized they're out of the cup.
Which cup? They have two cups. Which cup are they out of? Go ahead.
I'm not sure, really.
Okay, so who cares? If he wins the league and Champions League, that's still crazy, bro.
I never thought that I would see the day that he is out here doing manifestation, bro, and manifested. Man said to me, bro, if you believe it, it will happen.
No, bro, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Just a minute ago, he said. Just a minute ago, he said. He said, "Seeing is believing." Right? He said, "Until I see that dot of ink, then I'll believe it."
That's not what I said, bro. That's not what I said. Why are you guys misconstruing what I said, bro? I literally said we are a big club. We can get someone if we actually want them, bro. That's what I'm saying. Ashraf, am I wrong? Do we not have the money? Do we not have the status?
We have the money, we have the players, we have the pull. I actually think we can get any manager in the world unless they have ties to other rival clubs. For example, I don't think we can ever get Pep because I don't think he'll do that to City. I don't think we can ever get Klopp because I don't think he'll do that to Liverpool. But can we get, if Luis Enrique is available this summer, 1,000,000% I think we can get him. 1,000,000%. Because I think if he looks at all the clubs available, would he choose us over Barcelona? Probably not. Would he choose us over Man City? Probably not. But if these two teams keep their managers, Flick and Pep Guardiola, 100% he picks us over Liverpool. He picks us over Man City. Sorry, over Man United. He picks us over Chelsea. But the problem is that I don't think he will be available this summer. That's my concern.
Look at Marco. He's saying Izzy though. Bro, why are you thinking
that
we're a small club? Bro, Ancelotti joined Everton, guys. What are we doing here?
It's not I think he's saying, is he available?
No, but no, okay. If that's true, fine, fair enough. But guys, let's not act like we're not a big.
I get what you're saying. No. If he's available, then of course we are. I'm not arguing with you on that. Of course, we're a big club. We should be in the running for Luis Enrique. I wouldn't expect nothing less, bro. Yeah, because if we don't
at least attempt, you know,
and Enrique is available, I expect us to get him. Forget about we should be in the running. I expect us to go and get him. I expect Andrea Berta to move quick. Salamu alaikum, ma salama Arteta. You've gotten us to this point. Thank you very much for your hard work, but it's resulted in nothing. Please get out. And then make that next call to Enrique. Say, listen, motherfucker, money, payday is here, big boy. Come here and receive our 15 million a season, mate. Let's get this popping. You know what? If you win a treble, you're gonna get a bonus of 2 million. So have that as well. Bro.
2 million.
Slap
Bro,
it
if he
in.
wins a treble, I would give him 20. If I was the Arsenal owner, I'd give him 30 million, bro. What do you want about?
Brother, just
I'd
slap
triple-
it.
I triple his salary right there.
Bro,
Treble
bang,
Arsenal.
just give it,
Oh
bro.
my
Yeah.
god.
Bro,
But-
listen.
But in my opinion,
okay, yeah,
I do agree that I don't think he is available. And if he isn't available, and obviously Hansi Flick and the others are not available, I think Fabregas would be an upgrade over him. I really believe Fabregas, with that coaching style and that elite winning mentality from when he was a player, I think will definitely be an upgrade over this manager we have right now.
By the way, big
and
up,
I agree with Ian.
big up to the catch
Yeah,
up
go ahead.
for the raid, man. Big up to the catch up. Big up to Catch and SB.
Concentrate.
And,
Pick up your pants and
Concentrate,
on.
guys. Concentrate, man. Concentrate. Make sure to concentrate. Well, like
That's what Cat
I wasn't
always says.
I wasn't expecting Ash to start doing patois.
Say that again, Ash. Say that again.
Pick up your pants. Pick up your pants.
Hey, there's
I
no
love when Kat
way.
says-
Go
I
on,
love
go
when
on,
Kat
you know.
says that. Yeah, I love when Cat says that, bro. It's so nice.
I know, but big up, catch up, big up people. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to like on your way in, people. Make sure to get that done. Listen, let's go to the news. Now, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up the Hand of Arsenal tweet because a lot came in. He just came out, dropped a bomb, and just decided to just S out of the thing and just like left it like that. Do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna bring it out because this guy is just dropping bombs and then just doing a madness.
Oh, does he say take off your pants? Oh, wait, take off your panties now? Is that what he says?
What?
No way. Okay, my bad. I don't know. I thought he says pick
I
up
think
your.
that's-
Okay,
think
I
that's
don't know.
the song. Take off your pants. I think that's the song.
No wonder you're like,
Anyway, as you can see, this is from Hand of Arsenal today. So I'm just gonna read it out, yeah, and then we can.
yeah, I'm happy with that links, man. So very good.
I don't
Wait, what
even
are we
know
talking
who
about?
that brother is.
Ah.
I really don't even know.
me-
who that
me-
brother
Mika
is.
Guts.
We're
Mika
gonna get
Guts.
to that. I don't even agree with this man. Who is this brother? But anyway, let me just read it out anyway. Arsenal are now confident during Timber will put pen to paper and sign a long-term extension this summer. Talks have progressed excellently with his new deal reflecting his status within the squad. In terms of his current health status, groin injuries are very tricky to manage. As far as I know, they have been trying to manage him back into playing condition. I was told he was seeing a specialist, but I need further confirmation, clarity on that. People around the club are still optimistic he features again this season, but truthfully, I check every day waiting to give you the news he is back. Arsenal are tracking Mika Gods. My understanding is that the Belgian will be very open to joining Arsenal should we set up our interest and make a serious play
Who
for
the
him.
hell is that?
I don't even know who this random Donny is.
That's the Ajax number 10. bro.
Yeah, winger, left winger.
Yeah,
man.
obviously,
Yeah,
we're
number
going
10
to
left
get to
wing,
that
but
because
he's
obviously
number 10.
Sami
His
knows
numbers are really good.
Sammy
yeah.
and
Numbers are phenomenal, bro. What the hell?
You lot need to get them
Yeah,
up.
the
He,
number. This is the
he's-
thing. A teammate might give you more about him because maybe he watched the Eredivisie, but I don't. But looking at his numbers and also knowing that he's coming from Ajax, I mean, I do respect Ajax as a football club and the talents they bring in. I mean, we've seen a lot throughout the years. Suarez,
Not
Frankie de
anymore,
Jong.
though.
Here and there, but at least Ajax is
Yeah.
a reputable,
Which is the
club.
I know, but
bro.
who's
I
the
mean,
last one to come out of their academy that was good? Frankie de Jong. That's it.
Timber?
Timber as well?
But he's from the academy. Is he originally from
Yeah,
Ajax?
yeah.
Aren't they from Feyenoord?
No. And
Because
by the way,
Quinten used-
by the way,
Quinten used to be in Feyenoord.
yeah, Quinten is Feyenoord.
Okay, but they both must have grown in the
Jurien-
same club, no?
No,
Ah,
no,
sorry,
let
go
me
ahead.
look, bro. Jurien is Ajax, bro. But anyway.
No, Jurien we signed him from Ajax. I'm asking what academy?
No,
What he from?
that's okay. I'm gonna look right now because I think he's from the Ajax academy.
Regardless, academy or not.
I know
mean,
people,
anyway,
people will say
anyway,
Hato, but Hato's still not proven.
Yeah. By the way,
Yeah, sorry.
he was from the Feyenoord youth, but he went to the Ajax youth, and then Ajax youth
Got you.
under 17s. You know what I'm saying? So he was at Feyenoord, but he went to the Ajax youth. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
So he started from the ground up. And by the way, Gods is not from Ajax Academy. He's from the Genk Academy. From Belgium.
Bro, firstly, why the fuck are you saying his name like that? Man just pronounced it perfectly. Like, he knows exactly how to say it, yeah? Listen.
Because that's how you say his fucking name, bro. Okay.
That's a Hots. Hey, I swear, I love it when T just starts spilling out. Like, Gravenberg is the best, bro. I love that one.
Yeah,
Bro.
I'm gonna say the way I'm used to, you know what I'm saying?
Wallahi, that's the best. But listen,
The
let
right
me
way
just
to pronounce it.
let me just finish it before we go into dissect this. Yeah. As reported this week, Kai Havertz is pushing for to return, with Arteta saying he could make Atleti a game at home. Finally, like last summer, multiple targets are being spoken to for each position. One of these players is Livramento, who is convinced he is joining Arsenal. I must stress we have not made any contact with the Newcastle, so there is no current indication he is our top target. Every day there is a new link, and it's probably just Berta doing basic checks. No need for major breaking every day. I hope this update provides some much needed clarity. Thank you and God bless. He didn't do that, but I guess that's what he's a Muslim anyway, so he probably said Alhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum. Now, listen, let's just quickly speak about Jurriën Timber. Slightly concerned about the health status and all of this stuff. That doesn't sound too optimistic to me, because they're sending him to see specialists, the groin injury. I know groin injuries are fucked, man. Wallahi, groin injuries are so like touch and go, where you if you do some like mad damage, bro, it could leave you out for ages. Like, do you know what I mean? I think Reece James was dealing with a groin injury. I think that's what Cole Palmer's dealing with right now. Do you know what I mean? Where it's like affecting them badly. Which bro, it's like it's getting me a bit like concerned. I don't know about you guys, bro, but
well, that happens, Sad, when you run your players to the ground, you play him and you know that he has an injury like last summer. That is quite normal to see. I mean, why are you shocked? Why are you surprised? This motherfucker cannot rotate players and keep on playing the same players over and over and over until he runs them to the ground. I mean, this is normal thing to see, bro. I mean, I'm sick and tired of it, bro. I mean, we've seen Saka been run to the ground. We've seen, I mean, now we're seeing even Rice and now Timber. I mean, this guy, yo, bro, if they tell him this player is 10% fit, he will play him. 10% fit, he will play him, bro. Just because he doesn't trust his own squad.
So you're saying
I hate Ben White. Yes,
so you're saying Arteta would eat his chicken raw? Is that what you're saying, bro?
He would eat. I mean, bro, don't go there.
Yo, I'm halfway. I'm halfway into
the budget. You know what I'm saying? The injury is not finished yet, but he's still, you know what I'm saying, playing the players.
I'm halfway into this clip of Mika Huts. Bruh, hey, he's looking exciting. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, look, Ash. From what I've seen as well, I like him.
I don't know if it's because I've been starved with Martinelli and Trossard, but some of the tricks he's doing and the skills.
No, but also, Ash, you're a stat man.
Wow.
Look, Ash.
You need to look at his last goal, bro. You need to look at.
The last goal was a wonder goal. But Ash, you're a stat man. I've checked the stats.
16 against... I saw it as well. That's mad.
No, forget about the GA. I'm talking about the take-ons. I'm talking about chances created, dribbles, and all that stuff compared to Trossard and Martinelli.
Let me
night and day per 90. Night and day, bro.
Let me give you guys a little bit insight about this player. Yeah, Ajax always finds that one gem that can carry them back to their position that they're.
I'm hoping that's our gem.
You know what I'm saying? Timber, when I said Timber left, there was a whole shakeup at this Ajax team because they didn't have that much of a talent, that many talents in their team at that moment in time. You know what I'm saying? So what happened? They had this fall off. They were like last place in the Europa League, if I remember correctly, last season. And this season they had a whole, how should I say, a 180. You know what I'm saying? They added a few new players, and Gods came, even though he was from Genk, he did come from the Ajax under 21. So he did play some youth football before he joined the main team, but he did find. Basically, what I'm saying is he did learn the Ajax way of play, even though he joined from another team. You know what I'm saying? They saw how good he was, and they said, "Bro, our season was effed. We were last place in the Europa League. We had Farioli, amazing coach, who's now coaching Porto. You know what I'm saying? They sent them away. They brought Heitinga, and he fucked everything up. You know what I'm saying? They sold players, including Timber, so they needed that spark. And Ajax, one thing I will give Ajax to, and people can say Eredivisie is shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Ajax.
Luis Suarez came from Eredivisie.
Yeah.
Ibrahimovic came from Eredivisie.
Yeah, from Ajax as well, by the way. And like I said,
I know.
Ajax has always eye for talent, and Gods is the next guy coming up. You know what I'm saying? Even if he doesn't join us, he's gonna join another top club. I can just see it already, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I think this is just the scouting doing the scouting stuff, and basically what we did with Mudryk a few years ago, an unknown 20-year-old that nobody knows. You know what I'm saying? This is our new Mudryk for basically. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are gonna doubt it because this is another young player, an up-and-coming player, and is Arteta going to improve him or not? You know what I'm saying? At this moment in time, Gods can play left wing, right wing, and number 10. He is one of, if not the reason that Ajax are back to their title race and being actually good in Europe.
Obviously, when he scored 15 goals, I'm sure you're a reason.
Yeah, so like I said, I do believe that if we buy a talent like this from Ajax, I do believe that he will be a very, very good player in the future, and not another Mudryk. You know what I'm saying? And I understand if people have doubts because it smells like the next Mudryk. You know what I'm saying? An unknown young player from a lower
Wait,
league.
Mudryk, you're talking about the Ukrainian player.
Yeah. Because
what does that have to do with him?
Because,
I'm not following.
He was also a 20-year-old winger
who came with high speed and all
yeah,
that.
but from Shakhtar, bro.
Yes, but bro, let's not act like Ajax. Okay, if Ajax and Shakhtar play
Bro,
today,
Shakhtar has had some, Bro, Shakhtar is better than Ajax right now.
Yeah, bro, what are we doing here, bro?
I don't
by
rate
the way,
Shakhtar that highly.
Shakhtar have Arda Turan as coach. They will beat them 5-0. Anyway.
That's why you're okay. I get it. Now I get it. Sorry,
fraudulent.
Sorry,
you had to get that one in there.
Sorry, T.
No, but to be fair,
no,
if you're naming these guys,
it's comparable.
Yeah, but if
situations are comparable, it's what I'm saying.
I agree. And if you're naming some of the players that came from Ajax, Shakhtar also had some really good talents that came out of them. Douglas Costa, Fernandinho. Obviously, Mudryk came with big hype naturally, and I know he didn't live up to it. But they've had very good players. They had someone else as well that came with massive hype, and he played well. Willian came from Shakhtar as well, went to Chelsea. So yeah, bro, they've had good talents, man. Come on.
Yeah, so like I said, I do believe in this signing. I don't believe that he will be the main left winger, though. I do believe that if you buy a Gods, you need to buy a Leao, for example, next to him. And don't tell me that Leao is going to cost me 100 million, because these days this guy can go for like 50, maybe 60 million. You know what I'm saying? And if you buy Gods for 35, 40, you can spend the extra 50 million for a Leao. So now you have two new left wingers that can rotate. You know what I'm saying?
But the question is how much? How much?
That's big news, by the way, Leao. Big news. 50 million euros.
Yes, it's cheap, man. I don't know.
That's chump change.
I mean, yeah, bro. Because at the peak of his hype, he was like 100 plus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now, what Allegri did is he played him in a two-striker position, and he made him the second striker. So he played worse. So people think he's shit all of a sudden. So if we buy him and play him left wing, we will get a better Leao, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Do you guys think this could be, if we miss out on him, this could be another Kvaratskhelia, where you're, you know, when Kvaratskhelia was going for, how much did he go for? 40 million, I think it
60,
was.
60
million.
65.
60 million. 60 million euros, yeah. When he went for that money, Like, do you know what I mean? Some people were looking at it and they were like, "Oh, that's a bargain," but some people deep within were still questioning it. Do you know what I mean? They were still sitting there. They were questioning it. They were thinking, "Oh, is he going to work out at PSG? Is this another one of the signings that PSG are making where they're signing a player for big money? Do you know what I mean? Is it another waste of money? Do you know what I mean?" So, listen, man. I think right now is the perfect time to pounce on these two players. I think T broke it down perfectly. Perfectly. Get this Mika Gotts guy, and then get Liao, and then
I think
sell
that would be
both.
an upgrade on Trossard and Martinelli.
Oh,
I mean, these two
yeah.
they mentioned.
big upgrade.
100%.
Big
Yeah.
upgrade. What you mean?
Yeah, night and day. I mean,
Bro, put
I would take
me
that.
and you there, it would be an upgrade, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Let's just
That's
say,
true.
for instance, like what the budget. Like, let's just say, for instance, what.
But
do you think
I
the
would like
budget
to ask
should
this:
be?
if let's say Kvaratskhelia is available, but with a certain price tag, but that price tag could get you both Liao and Guts.
No. I'd go for
would you
Kvaratskhelia.
go-
Oh,
Yeah.
Kvaratskhelia. Oh,
Kvaratskhelia.
shit. Oh my
Okay.
god.
Instead of those two, right?
Kvaratskhelia by himself, Kvaratskhelia by himself would easily give you like 30 goal involvements in a season.
Yeah.
Easily, just by
And
itself. that
trust
has
me,
30 goal involvements.
Dutch people like Arsenal a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I do believe that players like Trots is Belgium, whatever. It's basically the same. Bro, it's literally the same. They just have.
I know.
Does it?
You can literally walk from Belgium to Net.
Yeah, exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can now
Yeah.
go to Belgium and speak with them as well. It's like one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Don't they like speak French? No.
Yeah, it's 50-50.
No, they 50.
also
They speak French, German, and Dutch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, because Dutch people and Belgian people have.
Oh, look at this fraud. Rice is a bum. Man.
rivalry. And all that.
Ahmed, what an intro.
It's okay, man. Ignore him. He has Ugarte. That's why he's upset.
Yeah, man. Anyway, like I said, I do believe that Gots, if we go for him, that he would join us. You know what I'm saying? I do believe that if other teams go for him, I do believe that we always have the upper hand when it comes to Dutch players, because a lot of Dutch and Belgian players, they just like Arsenal, or maybe
Yeah,
Man
but
City.
they probably like Arsenal because of the old Wenger days and the beautiful football they grew up on. The new Dutch players that are coming from the academy will be like, Arteta ball, no. They'll run away from the other side, bro.
No, listen, we have Timber, bro. We can send Timber to speak with
Exactly.
him.
I have Timber, who's always injured because of Arteta.
Yeah.
Why the hell would I go
he
there to
has
ruin my
time
career?
Go to Amsterdam and speak with him. You know what I'm saying? He has time. He has time in his hands. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, like I said, Gots is a good signing, great player. Ashraf, I would look at some more clips if I were you, because you would actually maybe even watch Ajax games to watch this guy play. He's one of them guys. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
the video.
Yeah, I
he
watched the
looks
clips.
like
The
a
clips
baller,
looks good.
honestly, bro.
Yeah.
The clips look good, man.
Yeah.
But you know what?
And his
I mean,
last
it's-
goal was insane, by the way. His last goal when
it was
five people,
Maradona goal.
insane. Ankara Messi type of goal. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them.
Yeah.
Allah, bro. But anyway, great signing, great player. But I would also buy another winger next to him. I would not make him the solution. Like I said, this is a project winger like a Mudrik. That's why I compare both situations, because both are very young, very raw, still inexperienced. You know what I'm saying? You need to put experience next to this guy, not only to learn from him, but also to fight against him. You know what I'm saying?
If you bring in another winger like Liao, do you think he's gonna accept to come to battle for his position?
Why not?
And both of them are battling. I mean, it's gonna be a tough sell.
He's 20 years old and came from the academy, from the under 21s in the end of 2024, which is basically 2025, which is like 1 year now. So I don't think a player like him, who is not a very.
Why do I say that? Like another club could come for him. Let's say, for example, Chelsea. Even though Chelsea are in the bins right now, but let's assume Chelsea comes in. All right, he will come to Chelsea, and plus he's the profile, right? And he would be like guaranteed almost a start. You know, like, hey, listen, if you come to Chelsea, you're gonna start over Garnacho, over that other bum they have. Ash's favorite player, what's his name?
Gittins,
yeah.
Gittins, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's gonna be an easier sell for Chelsea than for Arsenal. You know what I mean? I know Arsenal are better destination right now compared to Chelsea, where we are as a team, as a club, as a project. But for the club, when you look at it from the player lens or perspective, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Bro, I still give us the upper hand over Chelsea. I think if us and Chelsea right now, at this moment in time, go for the same player, that player would join us. 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
For sure.
Even though he has a better destination at Chelsea because he can start, I still believe that even if he plays behind Leao and has to basically battle Leao to find to get his position. And by the way, this guy can also play 10 and right wing, bro. And how many injuries do we have? This guy is going to play, especially under this manager.
Yeah, the only thing is, bro, again, if we sign him with Arteta being here, I feel like he's gonna regress. Like, we have to also be careful.
That's
man. Like, we need,
that's another thing. That's true.
yeah, because he cannot join us and be tasked with like playing as a fullback. Like, what's the point? It's gonna kill his talent. So,
defend.
on the other hand, he'll learn how to defend though. So, you know, he'll at least get better there. But,
This Indy Kayla guy is such a low life, jobless bum. I swear. If I thought this guy could not get lesser of a terrible human being, and he goes and does something like this. First of all, he's doing a betting advert, like a sponsorship with a betting company, which scumbag anyway. But here's where it is. Everybody's doing that nowadays. Then he comes out and then puts a bet on Barcelona versus Osasuna, yeah. And then he says, "Don't be shocked if Barcelona have a new manager next season." Brother, shut the fuck up, bro. You don't know nothing. Don't start.
Yeah, I could have tweeted that, and that doesn't mean shit, by the way.
Wallahi, it doesn't mean nothing, bro. It does not mean nothing. What do you mean they're gonna have a new manager?
And let me guess, he put the alert and the eyes emojis.
Brother, no, he didn't. He didn't do that. All he did was he put this face, the surprised one.
Oh yeah. Basically the same.
Like, brother, like about new manager next season. Shut up, Indy Kayla, you pussy. Anyway,
why you hate him so much?
Because he's a prick. That's why he always speaks
he's a fake reporter. He makes it seem like he has sources.
Like, bro, he always speaking on my club and saying bullshit.
Like, it's just the way he speaks is very cringe. You know what I'm saying? He just speaks in such detail, like he was next to the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of them guys. Or he rubbed his shoulders and whispered in his ear, "Hey, I want you in my team." You know what I'm saying? It's one of them guys. It's one of them guys.
I still remember when he was reporting about Eza in the summer, about him getting the call from Arteta. He's like, Eza was in his car and he screamed, "Yes!" Like, so loud. Bitch, how did you know? Were you in the car with them? It's stupid, bro, bitch. This guy was the most unbearable piece of shit during the Isak saga. This guy, I remember, I put a fucking bro. I saw the tweet, and I swear I wrote a book replying to this, retweeting and quote tweeting this fucking tweet. This guy took a picture or got a picture off of Google, of Isak walking his dog, that a fan's obviously taken, and he said, "We spotted Isak walking his dog, looking upset." Shut the fuck up, bro. What do you mean you spotted Isak looking upset, walking his dog? You prick. Anyway, enough about this fucking bum. What I actually wanted to say was, while we were speaking, Ben Jacobs has just dropped something as well about Krupi, which I obviously, I don't know if you've seen all the news that's been coming out, but what about him?
Yeah, so apparently Arsenal is one of the clubs keeping tracks on Junior Krupi.
I heard those
on TalkSport with Alex Crook. Manchester United and Manchester City also hold appreciation. No guarantees of a summer exit. Junior Krupi he's basically saying he doesn't have a release clause, so it could get expensive. Like, do you know what I mean? These men don't have to sell.
I think that'll be a bad signing. I don't know why we'd go for him now. I like him. Don't get me wrong. He's done well this season. He's still young, but I don't want to.
He's 19, bro. 19.
And he doesn't look like a specialist in any position, honestly. Like, I don't know. Is he a striker? Is he a right winger? Is he a left winger? Is he a second striker?
sometimes it's best to just let these players grow because they're not going to be able to grow in our teams. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
They're
plus
not gonna
I just want a specialist. Like if we're getting a
Oh.
left winger, he has to be a
mind
left winger. I don't want a left winger who usually plays on the right, or a right winger who usually plays on the left, or a just annoying, man.
This guy is a fucking idiot.
Hey man, if you want to make other grown ass men grow, bro, that's on you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
That's
bro,
on you.
you're on mind games, bro. You're actually on mind games. But yeah, nah, listen, yeah, man, there's a lot of links. So let's actually have that conversation then. So obviously, me and Ash, it seems like are on the side of we take Alvarez over Osimhen. So who? And obviously, everybody in the
No,
chat.
I
has
said depends on the manager. I said depends. If Arteta stays next
Okay,
season,
so
then
who-
I'd probably
so
put
if
Osimhen.
Arteta stays, would you go Osimhen?
Then Osimhen. Yeah, but if Arteta leaves
that's
and we get an
interesting.
attacking manager, then Alvarez.
Fraud.
I say
Hey,
Alvarez
man.
for both.
Regardless, man,
I say
Alvarez, bro.
Alvarez for both managers. I don't care.
No, because if Arteta stays, guys, we're not going to play that football where Alvarez will have to track back. He'll have to press. Pressing is important, but he has to
It
track
doesn't
back.
matter.
Which
He
he's not
does
going to do
that
that well.
He does that. Hold on, he does that for
Not as
Atletico
much,
Madrid.
bro. Not as much. Not
No,
as
but
much,
he still
honestly.
has to do
Plus,
it.
the way we play with crosses and stuff. You need someone who's strong in the air as well, who can hold on to the ball when we don't know how to beat the press.
Yeah.
You have to, again, prepare for this style of Arteta. Assume that the same style is going to be applicable next season. Osimhen at least gives us the physicality, which we don't have right now.
T, who do
I
you
mean,
rate?
we do, but
Gyökeres or Osimhen?
Who do I rate?
No,
Hmm.
who do you want? Don't say who do you rate.
What is
because
that
then you could
question?
just-
But that was the question.
That's a garbage. That's a garbage
Who do
question.
you
No,
want,
I'm
bro?
interested
Who do
because
you
he
want?
backs up both players. I just want to see if
Yeah, I swear I'll lose all respect if you say Gyökeres. over
Hush, hush,
Osimhen,
hush,
bro.
hush, 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 hush. You
No,
hush.
listen.
The question is directed to T,
Fine,
not
fine.
you.
I'm
Listen,
quiet.
I am honorary Niger these days, so I will, you know what I'm saying, give my Niger brother Osimhen, in this case, the edge.
Honorary Niger.
But purely because of the fact that, bro, listen, Osimhen is a goal scoring machine. Listen,
Mhm.
Gyökeres is a goal scoring machine in front of goal. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, he doesn't bring much. He doesn't bring the aerial ability. He doesn't bring the dribbling that much. He can't bring you the run down the lane and then, you know what I'm saying, cut inside and shoot that goal. You know what I'm saying? That's what he does well. But I do believe that Osimhen brings more qualities overall as a player, as a specimen. You know what I'm saying? I do believe that Osimhen is smarter on the ball. He has more IQ overall. You know what I'm saying? And but
Why you laughing?
but that doesn't mean that
It's like
I
calling
would
me
sell.
stupid, you know. But okay, go ahead.
No, he's not stupid. He's just, some players are just smarter on the ball. It's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? For example,
Okay.
Giroud is smarter on the ball than most strikers, but it doesn't make him the best striker in
Yeah.
the world. You know what I'm saying? Osimhen is overall does bring more abilities as a total package. So I would say Osimhen, but that doesn't mean that I would sell Gyökeres. I would make them the two striker partners that rotates the whole time. I would sell Havertz and Jesus. That's my ideal scenario. You know what I'm saying? If we want to play this Arteta style of play, because the way we play is Raya goes long. You know what I'm saying? And the guy that you want up front to receive those balls is Osimhen. Because a lot of times when Galatasaray get pressed by better teams, like Liverpool, for example, at home when Galatasaray won, our keeper went long and Osimhen just controlled the ball and started a play. You know what I'm saying? Against the likes of Konate, against the likes of Van Dijk. You know what I'm saying? So I know that if we want to continue playing like this, Osimhen is the better fit overall. But if we go to another system, like the Enrique's, like the Fabregas's, then yes, Alvarez would be the better pick overall. Because now you have a link-up striker that can basically play other roles as well. Because Osimhen is still an out-and-out striker, in my opinion. Yes, he's better on the ball than Gyökeres, but he's not better than Alvarez on the ball. I do believe that Alvarez brings abilities that a midfielder also brings. You know what I'm saying? So those are the two scenarios that we have currently. So yeah. So long story short, if we want to continue playing like this, Osimhen If you want to play more attacking and play more link-up play and different system, then it's Alvarez.
Fairs. I honestly think they're almost similar, man. Like Gyökeres and Osimhen, almost similar in my opinion. Yes,
No,
you're
it's
right.
not.
They have
It's not.
they have
It's
some different.
not.
That's just my opinion. I think there are very similar profiles. So we've seen the profile of Gyökeres under this manager. So I don't know. What makes you say Osimhen will work under?
No,
under
Gyökeres
Arteta?
is Gyökeres is
No,
not
Osimhen is better on the ball than Gyökeres. Come on, let's not do that, Sami. Gyökeres doesn't have on the ball.
I'm saying
qualities the
they're
way
almost
Osimhen does.
similar profiles. I'm not saying he's better than Osimhen, bro.
But I don't think they're
Yeah.
similar profiles. I think Osimhen wants to dribble at times. He wants to, like, he holds on to the ball better. He's better in the air than Gyökeres. I don't think they're the same profile. I think Gyökeres is a B-Tech version of Haaland. That's
B-Tech.
who I think Gyökeres
Okay.
is. No, honestly, maybe it's not an insult because Haaland is an elite scorer, but I think that's what he is because he can do what Haaland does at one level lower, right? And he's slower as well than Haaland. So I think Haaland uses his space incredibly well. That's the problem. Yes, I do. I think the system has impacted Gyökeres. For sure, it has. But I think in spite of the system, he himself hasn't been that good in certain moments. Like the way he loses the ball sometimes, the way he doesn't he's not able to dribble like a single defender at times. I think that's on him. And I think Osimhen will give us these things a lot more than what Gyökeres is giving us, to be honest. But yeah. I don't think we get Osimhen or all Alvarez, guys. I'll be honest. I feel like we'll keep both Havertz and Gyökeres next season. Again, unless a new manager comes
I think it will depend, Ash, on what happens in the second leg. Honestly, I mean, if we do win against Atletico Madrid, I think that gives a little bit of advantage for Arsenal in terms of negotiation with the player. I know that we're gonna have to break the bank anyways, spend like 130 plus.
But the thing is, I don't think I heard Alvarez wants to join Barca. I heard he doesn't want to leave Spain. He doesn't want to come back.
Yeah,
to
but I don't
England,
think
and he wants to go to
Barca can
Barcelona.
facilitate that move in terms of financials.
We keep saying that every year, and yet they end up buying big players.
When is the last time they signed a
don't
player with that kind of price tag?
No, they did. These man keep on finding a way. Danny Olmo. They signed Danny Olmo.
Yeah, Danny Olmo was one, and they struggled to register him, but they managed to do it in the end.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They struggle somehow, but it's okay. Atletico Madrid requested now 130 million pound. Do you think Barca will pay?
But they won't actually sell for 130. You know that, right? Like in the end, if they get 90 or 100, they'll probably sell for that price.
Yeah,
the only
by
question
the way,
is
Osimhen will also be 100 plus. It will not be. He will be 100 plus. I'm gonna guarantee you.
Yeah,
that, right?
then I'm 100% sure Arsenal will get neither of them, because Arsenal are not going to spend 100 million on one striker now after spending 65 million or how much ever we spent on Gyökeres and obviously on Havertz a couple of years ago. I just don't see them doing that, to be honest. I think they'll get rid of Jesus. They might get a young striker and they'll keep Havertz and Gyökeres for next season. I think they will prioritize getting a left winger because we will lose one of, if not both, Trossard and Martinelli. Definitely Trossard, probably Martinelli as well.
Yeah, that was a penalty, by the way. I don't know if you guys are watching the Leeds game. I can't lie, I'm watching it on the side.
I don't think that was a penalty, bro.
All I'm saying is our front line needs to clear out outside of Gyökeres and Saka. We should sell everybody else, in my opinion.
Agreed.
You know, for this one, what I'm intrigued to see, because I know you guys are saying that Havertz is likely to stay, this and that. I don't think so, man. You're getting the Bayern Munich links, yeah. But also, we've been told by credible sources. This is not like, do you know what I mean? This is credible sources that are coming out and saying this. Sky Sports have said it as well, and the rest of these guys. But obviously, Arsenal journalists and stuff like Sam J. Dean and you know, Sami Mockburn, all these man. But they've said that Berta this season is going to be like tasked to one of his main tasks is to sell players. You have to sell players and you have to start making profit. You have to get these players sold. And I understand that it's been a massive issue for us previously. Like in my days, in the last, to be honest, in the last 6 years as well, but in my whole time being an Arsenal fan, bro, like I could maybe count on one hand the amount of players that we've done, yeah, that the amount of players that we've sold that I think, oh yeah, we got a lot for that player. Do you know what I mean? Like I think our highest sold player is it not
Awobi, I think.
Iwobi
Awobi and then Balogun.
or Balogun? Yeah,
No, I
Balogun.
think it was Chamberlain. It's still Chamberlain.
Still
Is it
Chamberlain.
Chamberlain?
Oh yes, Chamberlain. Damn.
Oh.
Damn.
That's
Bro, you,
insane.
you said Balogun like it's a One Piece move, bro. Balogun.
Yeah, like
You know that?
like, do you know what I mean? It's mad, bro. So yeah, man, it's crazy, but I do feel like if we left it to Edu couldn't fucking, or he couldn't sell an umbrella to a man that's standing outside in the rain. Do you know what I mean? So forget about trying to sell players and actually trying to get money for these players that we have and trying to like add value to these players by saying, you know what, this is what they've done, this is this, and this is this, this is what we want for these players, and actually being rigid and not folding over and just saying, yeah, do you know what, just right there, mate. I don't think that Bert is going to be like that. I think he's somebody who's been brought in, is fit for the task. The only thing I am concerned about is that he's going to start selling. I think I genuinely think that Nwaneri and MLS are going to be gone this summer. That's the one thing that I'm concerned about. They want game time.
Imagine the two players that we said are two of the best youngsters in the Premier League last season.
Imagine
how
us
sad
selling,
and pathetic.
But bro, imagine us selling Ethan and MLS, and then Arteta leaves next season, and now we sold our two academy players. Maybe the next manager wanted to play them. You know what I'm saying? And now you sold two top talents. That's why I do not want to sell them. I do not want to give this manager the satisfaction of selling actual good players when he kept and bought shit players. You know,
I think he'll do it either way. T. I don't think it's about Arteta. I think Bert is having the full power and reign about the negotiation and transfer.
No, but
so regardless of the manager,
the manager says to him, "Listen, I want these players here, and I want to play these players. These players, you can do whatever you want with them." You know what I'm saying? That's what that. But he does get that instruction from Berta. It's not like Berta is just looking at this team and saying, "Hey, Mikel, I'm just gonna sell this guy. Yeah, is that cool?" You know what I'm saying? That's not happening. Arteta has a list of players that he wants to keep definitely, and the problem is Madueke is one of those players, for example, and we're selling players like Ethan Nwaneri, bro. Like, what are we doing? I do believe that Arteta has a say in what's going on in this specific situation. I do not believe that this is all Berta in this case.
Let me ask this, answer the question. Sorry, Magnus, because I've seen you've put the question about 50 times. What about buying Stiller? I don't know who these two players are, bro, to be honest.
Barrios plays for Atletico Madrid. He's a central midfielder. He was missing in our game because he's injured. Sorry.
But how good are these players? Because
Barrios is really good, but I don't know if he'll work in the Premier League, especially since he's small. He's a bit tiny. I don't know Stiller. I'm not sure. Oh, Stiller, is he the one from Stuttgart? Correct me if I'm wrong.
You mean
Leipzig? No.
Or Leipzig, maybe? No, I thought it was Stuttgart. Anyway, I don't know. In the Bundesliga. Maybe that's him. I think so. If we do not get Wharton, I despise the sideways football. Alvarez is better than Osimhen in fitness. Yeah, I despise our sideways football as well, Magnus. And I do think a top quality midfielder can help us build from there. But my issue is I still feel, it is the big nose guy, exactly. I still feel it's a managerial issue. I think Zinchenko. I think Zubimendi can play some progressive passes. Maybe he's not a Vitinha, he's not a Pedri, of course not, but he can play progressive passes. He was known for doing that at Sociedad. He was known for carrying the ball. This is why Madrid and Barca wanted him. Barca and Madrid will not chase a midfielder who's only good at winning the ball back, right? He played for Spain, came off the bench for Rodri at halftime, and he helped dominate, helped control possession, helped keep the ball against a very, very good England team. So I don't know. I think we should get a good ball playing midfielder, 100%. Someone in the mold of Vitinha or Pedri, someone who's like that. Maybe even if they're not as known or as famous. But I still think the manager needs to change if we want to see the best out of. Because you get a Vitinha right now at Arsenal, he will end up playing sideways passes as well. If we're not coached to take risks and build properly and go forward a lot, like it's just, I don't know.
Even if he's played under Enrique, if you bought him now, that would be coached out of him, just because of the way that we play. Because it's made to just like, obviously at times, even then, you could just see that Eze is able to pull out something out the bag. Do you know what I mean? Because he's
Yeah.
still got that ability, that you know, that solo ability and that ability to just be brilliant and
Yeah,
just pull out
exactly.
moments.
Some players will do it
Yeah.
in spite of the system because they just have it so much into their arsenal, and even then, that's not enough. Even then, players like Odegaard and Eze and Saka and all, they're not doing it enough, in my opinion. You cannot convince me that someone like De Zerbi can go to Marseille and go to Brighton and get them to play that football and get the midfielders to play those risky passes, and then come and tell me, well, Arteta doesn't have the players. Well, we have better players than Brighton. How come they play that football? We have better players than Bournemouth. How come Bournemouth play that football? Like, it is coaching more than anything for me.
Listen, big up to Magnus. Let me just go to the super chat quickly before we move on. Big up Don Arsenal fan. One. By the way,
made that picture.
that picture. I listen, Don _ Arsenal fan 1. Yeah, my Twitter is Sard_E215. Please DM me and send me that picture. I beg. Please just DM me and send me that picture, please. Because I need that. He says, Wallahi, bro, Odegaard not shooting on his left is annoying. But my problem, Don, is that he could have gotten onto his right. He didn't need to go to his left. He didn't need to take a touch. All he needs to do, the ball's coming, just touch it with your right foot, because it doesn't even need that much power. It just needs placement into that bottom right corner, bro. It's done. That was the perfect ball, bro. The perfect ball. He put it into the perfect position, the perfect area. That is what everybody.
We're talking about the Gyökeres assist one, right?
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. Yeah. Bro, it's in the perfect area, bro. Like I said, bro, if that's Eze, that is a goal. I don't care what anybody says. And that's criminal from Odegaard there. It's criminal. And this just sums up the position that he's in and the state that he's in at the moment. Do you know what I'm saying? This just sums up where he is at the moment in his career, bro. That he's just like he lacks the confidence right now. He just lacks the enthusiasm to really try and get, like, he loves to talk a big talk right now, Odegaard, but right now, like, I am a bit in agreement with T and Ash and these men. I do think we need to wash our hands with him now. I'm sorry. I think you can still. The thing is, Odegaard will go to like a Hansi Flick team. Yeah, I think if he went to Barcelona, or he went to Real Madrid, or he went to like a club that played open, expansive, attacking, non-stop attacking football, I actually think Odegaard would be a brilliant player to have that system, because he'd be able to work perfectly. He'd find players. He'd be able to work. He'd get back that energy. But for Arsenal, I think it's a wrap, man. I think we can still get a lot of money for him. I still think that Odegaard can go for a pretty penny. Do you know what I mean? He can still go for as one of the most expensive midfielders right now. But like at Arsenal, bro, it's done, man. It's done, man. For me anyway. This season showed it, bro. He can't even stay fit.
And we can get some cash on him if he leaves now. So it's a very good time to get rid, in my opinion.
Just scam company, bro. Give him Havertz and Odegaard. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Buy one, get one
that
free.
would be beautiful, bro.
That would be beautiful.
That would be beautiful. If we can scam by and give them these two.
Yeah.
I will be super annoyed though if we sell Odegaard
and keep Havertz.
We get a new attacking manager, and then Odegaard goes to Bayern or goes to, I don't know, some other club and starts balling out like crazy because of the new system. Then I'm going to start thinking, my God, if we had a better attacking manager, could he have got Odegaard back to the previous Odegaard?
Man, Ashraf, you know what I'm
this
saying?
manager has really ruined things for me, man.
At that point, it's just khalas. You know what I'm saying? Just buy Nico Paz.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
get Nico Paz and we're fine.
Yeah, khalas.
Yeah.
Can we go to the predictions so we can get out of it?
The
That's all.
Why?
predicciones.
What does the predictions matter anymore, bro?
And by the way, for the
Nah,
people, because Kali was asking me in the chat, this whole Arsenal Galatasaray partnership, that's BS. Because a lot of Turkish sources said no, they were just visiting. Clubs can visit each other. It's not like they are in a crazy partnership all of a sudden when they visit each other. You know what I'm saying? Berta was at the game, and he was not only scouting Osimhen, he was scouting other players as well. But that doesn't mean that
Oh my
everything
God.
is definitive and we're just gonna buy those players and start a whole partnership with Galatasaray. That's BS, guys. So for the people wondering about that, it's not true.
Bro,
By
I
the way,
saw,
look,
I was-
3 right predictions, bro.
and Sami got 3 right predictions. I know I'm
Oh,
bottom.
yeah.
I know I'm
Zaz,
bottom of the
Zaz,
table
you're
right
fucked.
now.
You are fucked, bro.
I know I'm bottom of the table.
Hey, show me that shit. Oh, 1 point. 1 point. Oh my god.
Hey.
Hey, listen, man. Listen, there's still life in this old dog. There's still
I'm on
life
to you,
in this
bro.
old dog. Yeah, listen, don't worry, mate. Yeah, because this weekend, bro, I'm out of here. I'm out.
Ashraf, don't go anywhere.
Do you know what I mean? I'm gone, mate. Yeah? Don't test me.
Hey, listen. Not that I care about this anymore, honestly. After like Arsenal deflated me so much, but I think I have a decent cushion still, though. I'm not gonna lie. I think I have a decent cushion. I missed 3 games, unfortunately, like an absolute idiot. But then so did T, obviously. But yeah, I only got 1 correct score, which is West Ham Everton.
Bro, I
But
would
yeah,
have
let's
said
see how it
Bournemouth
goes.
leads 2-2. I would have said it. You know what I'm saying? I genuinely would have.
Even T got 3. T got 3 as well, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Mhm.
Yeah, bro. We both
Yeah.
did a treble, bro.
It's insane. That is insane, bro.
If only Arsenal.
And Souls is Arteta. He got nothing.
Bruh, he's like Arteta. He bottles it at the end. Challenge, and then at the end of the season, flop right there. No wonder
I'm on
he's like his
vacation,
manager that
guys.
he loves so much.
Mind games.
Yeah, he's like his manager that he loves so much.
All right, let's go with so what we doing?
He's having the solo Dubai trip. You know what I'm saying? Oh wait, he's from Dubai.
He's not.
Never mind.
He's not in Dubai right now. He's I don't know which ditch he's in right now. I'm not sure. Leeds, Burnley. Wait, you guys predicted already, right? So I said,
but it's, yeah,
I know, but I'm just putting out predictions. I said 3-1. T said
1-0.
same. Saad said 1-0. I think Sami said 2-1 Leeds.
Yeah.
And what did Soul say?
So did he. He did 2-1, I think, as well.
He said 2-1 as well. Okay.
I think. Let
Cool.
me just check.
I think he did.
Yeah,
I
he
remember
did.
there were
He did.
2-1
Yeah,
scores.
he did.
Yeah.
He did. So, which
Cool.
one are we starting off with first? Which one is tomorrow?
We start with the Arsenal game. We didn't discuss Arsenal the fixtures this weekend, but I think maybe we can discuss them as we're doing the prediction.
Yeah. So
Um,
we'll start off with Arsenal then, bro. I don't know, man. I
are
really.
you guys
have a bad
confident of a
feeling.
win?
No, I'm not confident at all, man.
Bro, we must. They have like 3-4 injuries or something, bro.
It doesn't matter, bro.
Yeah,
Marco
Kevin is
Silva-
injured. Iobi is injured,
Bro,
and
Marco Silva, for some weird fucking reason, bro. This guy just
he does well against us.
bro.
most of
He
the time.
does well against Arteta, bro. I don't know what is going on, man.
Ashraf, you can put 1-0 for me. It's always gonna be 1-0 with Ark or Dark. So I do believe that we're gonna win, but it's going to be 1-0.
Yeah, look, I hear you. I think this will be a difficult game, honestly. And I was more worried about Newcastle because I think Newcastle have players that can hurt us, and they almost did. To be fair, Wissa should have equalized. Luckily for us, he missed. I think them missing Iwobi is obviously going to be big. Kevin is really good on the left. So another winger I'd be really scared facing right now, but especially with Ben White as a right back. But yeah, it's a good thing he's injured, and they have someone else I remember who's missing as well. I saw it earlier. Where is it? They have Sessignon. Yeah, so their left back is also gone. Their left back is also out. And Tete, I think, is a doubt. Yeah, look, I think we'll edge it. I don't see us smashing any teams, honestly, from here till the end of the season, including Burnley. Even Burnley, I don't think we'll smash them, to be fair. I think we'll have a very difficult game. Right now, I will say this. I know it sounds very contradictory to what I was saying all these weeks, but just given that it's the last game, a few games of the season, given that Arteta clearly cannot make that switch quickly enough, I would just go back to what he was doing before. Just play your defensive football, play your conservative football, your slow build up, no counterattacks, just push for set pieces. I think right now that's what he needs to do because there's no time. There's no time to adjust. He cannot get players to stay fit. I read today that we're hiring like some physiotherapist from Spain or whatever to come and look into these injuries and give us a consultation on why we're having a lot of these injury problems, as if it's not the fact that some of these players are sprinting like mad dogs. So funny.
I was saying the boys. That's what I said on Twitter, bro. I tweeted out. I was like, I wonder how Arteta's gonna take it when the guy turns around to him and says, "You're the problem."
You're the problem. Exactly.
You're making it.
You're the problem, puta.
Yeah.
Like, brother, you're the
Mikel will
problem.
say, Mikel will say he needs to fucking go. He needs to fucking go. No, he not. Get me another one. He needs to fucking
Actually,
go.
you know what? Get a right back, man. Get a right back. You're playing.
Yeah,
I'm putting
exactly.
you on the pitch, bro. You're putting a couple of sprints in about fucking it's my issue, bro.
Bro, Arteta is like that one guy in Game of Thrones that says, "Guards, banish this fool." You know what I'm saying? And then he will be banished.
Get him out of
Like
my
it's
face.
one of them, bro.
But yeah, look, I think we win this. I think we win this. The game I'm really worried about is West Ham. Actually, West Ham away. I think. would be a
Yeah,
very-
that's the
Yeah.
game you should be worried about. They're fighting
Yeah,
Yeah, and
relegation.
I think we draw that game probably as well. I don't
Yep.
think we win that game, but yeah. For now, I'm gonna predict. I was gonna say it's 2-1 or 2-0. I'm gonna have some faith, and I'm gonna say we keep a clean sheet. So I'll say 2-0.
I was gonna go for the exact same thing. I'm just gonna put my balls on the table and just fuck it
Okay.
one more time.
If by the way, if we win all our games and City win all their games, there's no way we win the league. I guarantee you that.
Yeah,
They will end up having the better goal difference.
that's why I'm hoping and praying for Everton. Everton, please, wallahi, please.
Everton or Bournemouth.
We're gonna
yeah.
get
Everton or
to
Bournemouth.
that because that game is not looking good for Man City.
Bro, I need Ndoye to do what he did to Spurs, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm.
And Beto, what Beto did to Chelsea as well.
Yeah.
Turn into prime
Oh, wait,
R9.
yes, Chelsea. That not Spurs, Chelsea.
Yeah,
They're they're almost just a shit. That's why I confused them. You know what I'm
Yeah, understandable actually.
saying?
Sami.
2-1 Arsenal. I think it's going to be tight. I think Arteta's going to overthink it a bit because he still has the game against Atletico Madrid, so he's going to have to rotate somehow. And this guy always used to amaze me every single time that I thought that I've seen it all from Arteta. No, what you talking about, bro? You're going to see some madness. You're going to see a Madueke on the left. You're going to see some bullshit like that. So that's why I'm going to give it 2-1. But I think we do have the quality, and they're missing a lot of players.
Fair.
What you talk?
Sad. Aston Villa Spurs.
Aston Villa Spurs. I'm gonna go 2-1 Aston Villa.
Sami.
I said 2-1.
Oh, 2-1 Aston Villa.
Oh, no, wait. Hold on. This.
Yeah.
Hold on.
No, it's
There you are.
Open
your
Villa,
ears.
Spurs. No, I thought we were talking about the Arsenal. Sorry.
Fraud.
Villa and Spurs. Yow. 1-1.
You're gonna give them a point.
Yeah, I
I
think
will go.
they're fighting relegation as well, bro.
2-2.
You're giving me
Yeah,
one
I would
point?
have normally predicted Villa to win. The only thing is because they
You
lost the
convinced me,
first leg of
Sami.
the because they lost the first leg of the Europa League semi-final, and the next games at their home, I think they might rest a few players.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they lost. Yeah, they lost.
Emery,
so they
Emery
have
will
to-
focus. Emery will focus on the I think the Europa League more than the league.
On the Europa
This is
League,
at
yeah,
home as
exactly.
well, bro.
Who
Yeah,
watched,
yeah,
by the
I
way,
know,
the
I know.
games? Forest and
I didn't
Villa.
watch the game, no. I saw the nutmeg though. Wow, Elliot
Ooh,
Anderson.
Man, I saw that live,
Oh
bro. I'm like,
my god, that is not a normal nutmeg. That is a nutmeg for the
Futsal.
ages.
Futsal,
That
man.
is, oh my god, it's like Elliot Anderson turned into Eliotino Andersino. Like, bro,
Yes.
what the hell did he just do there, bro? To Morgan Rogers statue, like, bro, they're gonna talk about it in England cap the whole summer. I'm telling you.
That's why he's gonna
Yeah.
join City, bro.
That's
Yeah,
why they gotta
exactly,
pay
Jonas
bro.
City,
$100 million.
Imagine he's going to City like to replace Bernardo Silva. What a cheat code this club is, bro. Yeah, I think it'll end in a draw as well. I am tempted to say 2-2, but I'm gonna say 1-1.
No, you can say what you want. Don't let the table affect your thing. You know what I'm saying? Just say what you
No,
want.
no, I think it's a draw because I genuinely think Aston Villa will rest some players. I think their mind will be on the Forest game that's coming up, which is why I feel like they might not take it. They might not play a full strength team and they might not play at 100%.
Right.
Sami,
next.
Bournemouth Palace.
Bournemouth Palace.
That's a good game.
3-1 Bournemouth.
Ooh.
Go ahead, T.
جوج واحد. Bournemouth.
I'll say 3-2 Bournemouth.
I'm gonna go 2-0 Bournemouth.
Yeah, again, just like last time, Saad wants to make sure Bournemouth continue to be strong when they face Man City, so they can knock City out. He's like, clean sheet, dominant performance, so that they continue this run when they face City as well.
Yeah, man, can
So-
I?
Wait, what did I say last time or what happened?
About
did I say
Bournemouth,
last
you
time?
said 2-1 Bournemouth, and they drew 2-2. So shove it.
Okay.
In fact, you're the only one who predicted
Actually-
that game.
By the way, yeah, that was a last minute dagger as well from Leeds, yeah.
Who
That was the
who
last
gives a
minute
shit?
dagger
And
because they
you,
were-
s- you
they
sound
were-
like Arteta making excuses.
They
bro.
were
got it wrong.
all over Leeds that game, bro. By the way,
Who gives a shit?
Clear and
Did you-
obvious.
So why didn't you predict? Oh, I think they're going to be all over Leeds, but I think there'll be a last minute dagger. It'll be 2-2. Why didn't you predict that? Because you can't predict.
because I genuinely thought they'd win. I genuinely thought they'd win. Players make
Sami
mistakes.
will overtake you, and you'll be last in this table, and you'll be the joke of this entire summer. But anyways, we'll come to it. T. Brentford, West Ham. Spike, I don't think we face a Palace B team. I really don't. Even if they make it to Europa League final, Conference League final, I think they will play a lot of their starting 11 players to get them ready for that final.
Fuck, bro. We need West Ham to win, though. That's the problem.
Bruh, don't go by what you wish.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this will be like a 2-1 Brentford or something, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I do want
Right.
them to win. I fuck my prediction. I want West Ham to win, bro. Like, actually.
Yeah, I hear you. The thing is, Brentford, I think they played okay against United. Thiago apparently missed a couple of chances.
Well, he was
I'll assume
shit.
they bounced back. Yeah, I
He was
heard.
shit, bro.
I'm gonna say 1-0 Brentford.
3-1
Sad.
Brentford. 3-1 Brentford.
Bruh, if West Ham
Mm.
win this game, though, that makes our game a lot more dangerous. I'm not gonna lie. Sami.
2-1 West Ham.
Hey!
Ooh. Balls, eh?
He went with
Balls,
his
eh?
heart. He went with his heart.
Chelsea
Yeah, he went
Forest.
with
Yeah,
his
I think this
heart.
is a definite
And
Chelsea
if you
win.
go with
I'm
your
gonna
heart,
say-
you lose. Yallah, man.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, we'll see about that, bro.
Although Chelsea got slapped by Brighton last game.
I know that they're gonna win. That's 1 point
Mm.
guaranteed.
2-0 Chelsea. No,
You're
3-0 Chelsea.
Oh, wow. Bro, Forest are playing decent, bro.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
2-1
but again,
I'm
they
gonna go
have
2-1
Europa
Nottingham
League, right?
Forest. 2-1 Nottingham Forest.
They have Europa League coming up. They're going to rest players,
Fair
and they are
enough.
not going to be
Yeah.
in relegation. They're safe, bro, by now.
Fair enough. True.
Sami,
2-1 Chelsea.
Yeah, I do believe Matisse leaving and Dan Potts taking over is going to be a positive for Chelsea. So in this case, I will say like 2-1.
Oh yeah, new manager bounce as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
new manager bounce. Yeah, but they will concede, so I will say like 2-1.
Fairs. I guarantee you guys later when we put Souls' predictions, he'll have all the big 6 teams winning. I guarantee you. Just watch.
Of course, bro.
If he predicts on time. You know what I'm saying?
The only time he does
if he
different,
predicts
the only time he does different is when we called him out in that chat and then in the stream. And this guy, I swear, I've never seen someone fumble under the pressure and then just said, "Yeah, you know what? Let me give," and purposefully did like multiple big 6 teams drawing or losing that week and sacrifice points, by the way, just to try and prove us wrong. I swear, I've never seen it, bro.
Guy. Everton. That's a fair question, Marco. You potentially can. I mean, he only managed them for 1 game that time. Everton, Man City.
They are bouncing. That's for sure.
Sad. Yes, tell us 3-0 Everton. Come on, say it. No, say it, you fraud. Say it.
I'm gonna go
Say
1-0.
Everton.
I'm gonna go 1-0 Everton.
Ooh,
Bro.
there you are.
I think it's
Sami's
2-1
gonna say
City.
3-1 Man City. Oh, okay.
No, 2-1.
T.
Sammy's like, come back to reality, you frauds.
I think they will win it.
You know, my mind is telling me also 2-1 City, but my body is telling me I need to stop the
What a goal
Kelly
by
reference,
Leeds.
bro. Like, actually, I need to stop the reference. Anyway, this will be, you know what? 1-1. There you go. Oof.
Inshallah.
Dirty goal, by the way.
Inshallah. Yeah, what a goal.
Oh, this
I'm
guy
gonna
again.
say.
Okafor.
Yeah.
He always scores.
I'm gonna say 3-0 City. Man United, Liverpool, the biggest game of the weekend. Sami.
The best teams in the world.
Can I just go first?
Go ahead.
Yellow go.
Bro, just slap that 2-0 Man United, bro. Please.
Damn.
Bro, Liverpool are not going to beat Man United, bro. Sorry, Liverpool fans, man. I'm so
I agree,
sorry.
but I don't think they will lose either. So 1-1.
Damn.
T.
I can see a. It's at Old Trafford, no? Yeah.
Yes.
2-1 United.
Yeah, I'd say.
Can I do a little call up? And if I get this right, yeah, can I get an extra point?
No.
No.
Now, please, bro, please.
What,
No,
depends on what the call out is.
I think they lose this game and Arnie Slot gets sacked. I think this is the game that sends them to sack him.
No.
Yeah, you know what? No problem. If he gets sacked immediately after this game, you get an extra point. You're gonna finish
Yeah.
last anyway. So
But if he gets sacked a day later, then you don't get it.
yeah, you
No,
don't get
No,
it.
no,
It has to be-
no.
It has to be the next
I'm
day.
saying,
No,
Has
no.
to be the
Mike,
next
But
day.
hold on. Are you
if he
guys
doesn't get it
fucking brain
right,
dead?
he gets
Are you
a
guys brain
deduction.
dead? Are you guys brain dead? Or do I have to
No.
fucking
He gets a
everything
deduction
to you?
if he gets thrown.
Bro, I said to you
Yeah,
guys,
bro.
if
You want to
get
take a
sacked-
risk? That's fine.
if you
That's
get-
fine.
Bro,
That's
I
fine.
said to you, if he gets
Mm.
sacked as a result of this game, I'm not saying if he gets sacked straight away.
Yeah,
Bro,
but we have to have a deadline,
as a
right? So we
result.
know. Okay, so let's have
You know
a
what?
deadline.
You know what?
How long?
We'll give him the leeway. If he gets sacked before the next game, then you'll get it.
Okay, yallah.
Yeah, fine, fair.
But if you don't, you're
No,
gonna
but-
lose points.
No,
Exactly, it has to be-
Ah, no.
Yeah.
What is this risk, bro?
I can
No,
also say, oh, if Arsenal win by 5 goals or more, I should get extra 20 points. And if it doesn't happen, I
Yeah,
get
bro.
nothing. Well, anyone can say garbage then. There has to be a consequence.
This guy
Yes.
is trying to beat Sammy, bro. Just he's
Yeah,
scared of
bro.
Sammy.
You can't do a bet without putting your money, man. What you talking about?
Yalla, put your money where your mouth is.
I'm not
Yeah,
trying to
bro.
lose anything, man.
Okay, so I guess you don't get the point then. Khalas, done. Man United, Liverpool. Oh my God, 3-0 Leeds, by the way.
Damn. Now we
Now I
need
need
one
Burnley
Burnley
to
goal.
score one.
Yes,
Yes,
exactly, bro. We need
yes,
one Burnley
yes, yes.
goal.
Yes. I
Fucking
hope
hell.
Leeds can stop scoring now. Man
Woo!
United, Liverpool. I
Oh.
definitely think United win for sure. I'm just trying to think if it's gonna be 2-0 or 3-1
Damn,
or
Calvert
2-1. I'll say
Look at this motherless piece of shit prick. Yeah, go
I'll
fucking
say 2-0.
Whoa,
go
whoa,
fucking address you fucking let me not even. Bro, because but no, because this guy, this
Who are you talking about?
this prick, yeah, pisses
Who?
me off because fucking
Who?
Dominic Calvert-Lewin, the
Why?
fucking prick. Because against Man City, this guy has pillow feet. This guy doesn't know how to kick a ball. This guy doesn't know how to shoot in front of goal. You prick. But against Burnley, all of a sudden, this guy has his shooting boots now. He's playing good.
Bro, this was a
He's
scrappy
doing
goal.
back
It wasn't-
heel.
Bro,
Nah,
it's
he's
just-
doing
Bro,
the
look at
back heel. What about the
that he
back heel
done.
though?
Look at the back heel that he done.
Oh, damn,
Bro, this guy all of a
That
sudden
back heel
knows
was
how to play
amazing.
football
It's-
against
it's a
shit
nice goal, yeah.
teams, bro. When it
Nice
comes to
goal,
playing
yeah.
against Man City, this guy loses his fucking
Yeah.
footballing instinct, bro.
By the way,
I mean, you can
won't-
say that, but he was shit against us as well, no? So why didn't you take that into account?
Because hold that, innit?
Yeah.
Bro, like, it's okay when you do it against us, but against like other teams, bro, come on, man.
The
If
best team
Leeds
in the
can score
world.
3, why can't we? What? Spike, my friend. Come on, Spike. How does that make any sense?
It's totally
Of
different.
course we can. We
They
can
play
score
against-
3, but it's not the
Bro,
same.
they play against
playing-
Leeds, totally different to how they play against us.
That's
Come on,
one.
man.
That's one. And two, Leeds are playing with no pressure. They know they're safe. We are playing with a lot of pressure, and our manager can't handle it. It's not the same scenario, bro.
You
It's
want to
like,
know?
it's like saying, which team beat Sunderland 5-0 last week? Forest, right? Was it Forest? Yeah, it was Forest.
It was
It's like saying Forest
yeah.
beat Sunderland 5-0 last week. Why couldn't Arsenal beat them 5-0
Mm.
when they played them? Come on, bro.
By the way, fun
you-
fact: Calvert-Lewin has more GA in the Premier League alone than Sesko has in all comps.
Oh, sheesh. Wait. Okay. I was gonna say something about Leo. Newcastle.
No,
Brighton.
Gyökeres is more. You cannot say Gyökeres, Ashraf, you fraud. You cannot say it. He has more. He has
I was
more.
gonna say in the Premier League because that's where they both play. But anyways,
No, he has
Um,
19. He has 19 in all comps.
fair. Newcastle Brighton. I'll start this. I think. Do Newcastle bounce back? No, I don't think they bounce back. I think Brighton.
Yeah,
win
yeah.
this.
Martin, he's a United player now, so I need to throw more daggers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know why Martin's still backing him. It's okay, Martin. It's gone now. It's gone now. We don't need to back him anymore.
Yeah, come on, Martin. Back your current players, bro. Be positive. Why you? Why do you care
I
about
was
players
on,
that-
I was on the catch up, and I still the way whenever somebody slates like Gyökeres, yeah, there's a weird little smile that comes onto Martin's face. There's just a smile that comes out, even like a half smile, bro. It's mad. It's mad, wallahi.
Sad. Newcastle Brighton.
I'm gonna go 1-0 Brighton.
Watch Newcastle concede like 5 goals this game because you know what I'm saying. After we scored just
yeah. I
one.
was thinking that as well, to be honest.
Allah, bro.
Can I go 3-0 Brighton? Actually,
Okay, fine.
It's at St James Park. You know that, yeah?
I don't give a fuck.
T.
Fuck.
It
Oh,
worked. It worked.
It
worked. T. It worked. Good job.
Three-
Sammy,
3-1
Sammy,
Brighton.
quick. Sammy,
2-1.
lock, Sammy.
3-1
Yes,
Brighton.
2-1.
3-1 Brighton.
2-1. 2-1.
Bro, he didn't even know. You didn't even know what he was saying 2-1 to. You just typed it in quick.
I had to. I don't care. I had to lock it in. Sammy, it's 2-1 Newcastle. You mean, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Alhamdulillah. Okay. T's bait worked, so it's good. I actually think Brighton can slap them. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Honestly.
Yeah, I do believe that, but they will concede. It will not be a clean sheet. Impossible.
Yeah. Probably not. Yeah. Wolves Sunderland. Saad, do you wanna kick this off fast?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go 2-0 Sunderland. Or actually, no. I'm gonna go 1-1.
Ooh, yeah. Sunderland are not in form right now, eh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wolves
that
by-
5-0 was so sad, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, and they lost
Uh,
before that 4-3. And they
Come
they
on,
won
Burnley,
before
bro.
that against Spurs.
Wolves
Come on,
Sunderland. 2-1 Sunderland.
We can't really take that win against Spurs like serious though, because everybody beats Spurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
Everyone
what?
beats
2-1 Sunderland. I'm gonna back them till the end, bro. You know.
Bro, shut up, man. You weren't backing them until the end, bro. Because I was still giving them wins. Meanwhile, this fraud over here was giving them draws and losses. So just relax. Yeah? I was
I
backing
think
them,
1-0.
bro. And now I'm...
And that's why I'm second place and you're last.
yeah. Yeah, I can't lie.
This
Fairs,
guy.
bro. Fairs. Right, guys, listen, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, people. That was our predictions. That was our predictions. Souls will be dropping his. We'll ask him to do it tonight, just so we can input it into the system. But listen, big up to everybody who has subscribed. Big up to everybody who has liked. Yeah, I can't lie, Cali. I actually did. I walked in straight into that one. It was mad. And then Martin saying, Glockeres, pew pew. There you are. There you are, Martin. You fraud. But listen, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, people. We are out of here, and we'll see you on another video. Peace out, people. Love. Peace.